As there we go. We are now live. As I set up everything, hello everybody, and welcome to Papihos. With everyone, we are chilling right now with Helminia, James, Suzanne, and Alpha will be coming in soon. We'll force him, don't worry. He can't escape us forever. But he'll be a little bit late tonight. But while that's happening, we've just been getting everyone prepped and ready to go through. And we've made it. We've made it to episode 41.
41?
41 of D&D.
Wow.
We've been going for a while now. So congratulations, we've gone. We are now into the 40s officially.
Wow.
Of course, as always, we have Helminia as heard. Helminia as heard playing Rem, the gnome cleric. We have James, who's playing Zex, the tiefling bard. We have Alpha to come, hopefully soon, who's playing Gilgamesh, the barbarian dragonborn. And as always, Suzanne, who's playing Suna, human sorcerer and fighter. Now, besides that, I'm just going to give out a general reminder. Thank you to everyone who is watching this live and then restreamed onto the YouTube. If you're not following the Twitch, please go down to twitch.tv /Parnat, Parknat. Follow us and watch us live. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube, it is YouTube JC Space Productions. You see us by the D&D and Zombies live streams. With everything out of the way, though, I feel like it's time to just jump straight into the good stuff and start the recap. Where we all left off together, you all decided to make a daily confrontation of the foreman, a man who was known by his cruel treatment of the people around Foremount, specifically the farmers, with his whip that Zex the day before stole. Upon reaching and fighting them, they found that the foreman had a different toy which to play with, and assaulted him and his troops. The foreman's non-natural oxen proving quite a challenge for Gilgamesh. He went down early, but Zex was able to sneak by invisible, and as the rest of the party dealt with the soldiers around and the ox themselves, Zex, bodying the foreman with only one other spell that was not cast by him, launched into the foreman's form. He was able to eventually, through head implosion, defeat the foreman. As you all gathered around and fixed up what you needed, you retrieved the new weapon, which was a flail that seemed to be able to extend at will. And you all decided to pull yourselves back to the new hideout, where Dayron had been watching over his sister, and after discussing with Mordek that you weren't too sure of what to do tomorrow, you just needed rest at the moment. As you all settled down in your specific cots, Zex took some time to speak to Mordek and Dayron, as well as Rem taking time to speak to Elise, but eventually all of you found your rest. As you take your long rest and kind of toss and turn in the cots, never ever able to find comfort and ease in this land of Foremount, you all do find sleep, and you gain the benefits of a long rest. So if you did not do that at the end of the session last time, feel free to do it now. As you all wake up eventually from the actual specific slumber that you have all been entranced by, you come awake to the sounds of shuffling as you can see Mordak and Elise Mordak kind of kneeling next to Elise as she's been kind of watching over the young ones as usual, just kind of moving between them, making sure they're cared for, as the young ones seem to have been restless as well as the rest of you were. But with watching over them, you are all awake. What would you like to do?
So our options today are the Emissary or the Groundskeeper.
And for reference, you've all, at this point, woken up and have gathered. Zex, Suna, Gilgamesh, Rem.
Who do you think might be easier to defeat?
In my mind, the Emissary, but I'm wondering, because we did hear from Rachel that the Emissary is the mother of one of the brother vampires that Tiber keeps around him. She could be used as a bargaining chip. Or we could use her to draw him out.
Those are some pretty good ideas.
I'd like to think if Undead are so smart that he'd know better than to risk himself for the life of her.
I mean, you also have to keep in mind that they see us as lesser beings. I'm gonna take over at Daren's sister. How's she looking?
It's a bit unnerving as you've looked over and as all of you have. It can't help but wake up every once in a while in the middle of the night, and it's something all of you have been able to notice. At no point have any of you caught her sleeping. She's just kind of sitting, sometimes lying down, but every single time she's awake, her eyes are open. She shows boredom more than anything.
I'll look over and ask her, how many of those golems does the Groundskeeper have?
How am I supposed to know?
Yes.
Well... he has one that he loves to patrol the grounds with, and one that he prefers to keep by his side. So 2.
And the Emissary, what of her?
What of her?
Anything. Anything helps.
She's a persuasive mother.
Well, there we go. That's all we have to work with. Minimum 2 golems and persuasive mother.
We don't have a lot of experience with golems. Are they difficult?
No clue. We've met... Well, we've seen them briefly. I use golems for lack of a better term. It's just really inanimate objects animated by some form of magic. we've in a dungeon of sorts, we ran into a lot of them, but other than that, all we know is that they're sturdy.
It's really kind of a roll of the dice to see if, who might be more difficult and if will come out.
I mean, dealing with the Groundskeeper might make it easier dealing with Tiber later.
Barris. She would know.
About golems?
I visited her once, and she had a staff of sorts that raised a golem of something or other. It was quite interesting, but beside the point, I think she would know.
Well, maybe we should go after the Groundskeeper after talking to Varys.
We could. Should I attempt to speak with her?
Might as well.
Sending a sending spell to Barris.
Okay.
Clearing out Foremount. Potentially dealing with golems. Any advice? Tricky situation here. But we're almost done.
Okay.
Should be back soon. That's all my words.
Okay. It takes
We
us...
got 5 more.
If you want to do those 5 more words.
I'm done.
Okay. Takes a second for Barris's voice registers on your brain. Well, golems are tricky, I agree. Find out what they are first. However, nothing made of stone, clay, or wood is good against magic. Gilgamesh and Zex should be careful.
She said anything made of or not made of?
Anything made of stone, wood, clay, anything of that is normally extremely vulnerable to magics as they are being held together by magic. She was advising caution of trying to go one-on-one with golems, especially in close quarters.
I'll relate to the others. Bear says anything made of wood, stone, clay is very vulnerable to magic. Doesn't recommend that we try to get involved within a melee.
Alright.
So then what do you expect me to do? Watch?
I mean, you could get involved. She says they're held together by magic. I don't know if you have any magical weapons.
Nothing close to it, no.
We could try to catch him with away from one of the golems, just so he's give us an easier time.
Mm-hmm.
Dex and I could double team it while Gil rushes the Groundskeeper.
I think we should scout out the area first.
Okay.
So what's the plan for today?
I say we scout out the groundskeeper, and if we don't think we can deal with it today, then we scout out the emissary, and then we decide who we want to deal with today.
All right.
Any preparation you guys want to do before you head out? Let it be known now.
Just a sec to think here.
I can't change my spells because I've already casted one today. Yes.
Okay. No, I'm all good, I think. Gil, why don't you take this flail that I got off of the foreman?
I'll take it, I guess. Is it just a regular old flail?
No,
Astral.
it's a flail that gets super long. Hit me from like 20 feet away. And I believe it has a little hole on the top that put vials of poison or acid in it.
It's that flail. Okay.
It's that flail.
It's that flail. JC, can I look at the top and see like how big the opening is for the vials?
The opening it's like a clasp system. So it takes you would guess it would take an attack to load something in there. So you wouldn't be able to load something in their attack. However, it's quite like it's a large opening in the sense that it's pretty much a skeletonized head of a flail. However, the actual slot for the potion to be set in, it's been used so that these small vials, like no bigger than like your stereotypical test tube, are there to be inserted and then shattered upon impact.
So theoretically,
And
how big is my vial of holy water that I still have?
Too big.
It
Too big.
depends on what you use to hold the holy water. So these
So I have-
for a general purpose, Rem probably used a potion bottle, which is too big.
Oh, that's way too big.
These vials are generally like a poison vial or a specially made acid vial. Even looking at it, however many vials Zex has, these vials would probably need to be specially ordered in order to get new of. These are not going to be something you can walk into a store and be like, I want those. These are being like, okay, I find like someone who's able to make these.
Interesting. And I'm assuming I have to attune to this to get
You do.
more specific information.
You do have to attune to it.
I have the specific information because I am currently attuned to it. So
Yeah.
it would have to take time for you to attune to it, but I have the information to tell you.
Yeah. And as long as you explain the
let
information,
Gil-
Zex.
We could let Gil attune to it while Zax and maybe Ram go and scout out the groundskeeper.
Well, how long would the walk from here to the groundskeeper's house be, roughly?
It would be as you guys are closer to the groundskeeper's house, it would be a little bit under an hour, I think.
All right.
All right, then. Let's go.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll leave that with you then, Gil, for you to attune to it.
Okay.
Right.
So it's a generally thing of Gil. Over there, you can't really stealth, can't really perceive if you spend the time going over there to attune to it. So that's your choice.
I'm not going with them. I'm staying here.
You're not going with them?
No.
I'm gonna stay with Gil.
Okay. So it's Zex,
Because it's
Zex and Rem.
yay.
On the
Well, I'm not thrilled about it either.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
As you two begin heading up the ladder, Zex, I'd like you to make a quick investigation check.
Another chance? Wow. 5.
Okay. Notice nothing. Just head up.
Do I
Right.
get to do that?
Nope.
All right, then.
Nothing
Oh, yeah,
happens.
yes.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with you, possibly.
Oh,
Be happy.
something is a burn weed?
As you two head over, how would you like to get there? Are you flying on the broom? Are you stealthing through the streets?
We can
So-
both fly. I think that puts us at the weight limit. We don't exceed it.
You want to be invisible? Invisible?
Would it turn the broom invisible?
Yes, it is being technically worn or carried.
Sure.
Okay, so
Let's get close and then turn invisible and then go in.
Okay.
All right. So you two, standing on the broom or sitting on the broom, make your way over, flying low through the streets to the foreman's house. Or not the foreman's, the groundskeeper's house. My bad. As you guys kind of move through the streets, characteristically empty, you eventually make your way over to the foreman's house. Can I have one of you roll me a D100?
Go
I
for
don't
it.
own one of those.
I guess I will do it then.
You said the foreman, you mean the groundskeeper?
Yes.
12.
12, okay.
We're dying.
You
No,
don't have
we'll be
percentage dice?
Oh yeah, I could have used that, but he said a D100. I thought he wanted a
D100
big boy.
means percentile dice.
That's boring. I want the big boy with all the numbers.
All the numbers. As you two make your way over, you can see a large, mostly like stoned structure. Small bits of wood reinforcing it. Most of the houses you've seen looks like wood primarily with reinforcements of stone. This seems like the opposite. As you two make your way closer, I would like both of you to roll stealth checks. You're invisible, so if you have you have advantage, or if you have disadvantage, it's just a straight roll.
Is this just a bigger rem dome?
A bigger rem dome?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
Remember when I made that igloo out of stone?
Oh, no. This is still a well put together house. You can just see that the base, the walls, everything except for majority, like a bit of the roof, which is like shingles, is like straight worked stone. Can I get stealth?
16, by the way.
16.
Yeah, 31.
Nice.
Ah!
Are you sure you're not a
Nat
rogue,
20?
by the way?
I did get nat 20.
Are you sure you're not a rogue?
I'm pretty sure. You know, I can't actually be totally sure though.
All right.
Sometimes I don't even know if I'm alive.
So, you two begin to kind of crest over, and you can see the actual, you can see the actual house itself. Doesn't appear to have anything around it. There's some built up, like dirt, it seems, near the entrance. And you can see that by the door, there's a little bit of glass that kind of moves up around, kind of like a side window to the door. And you can see light coming from inside, but there's no one on the outside. And you see no eyes on you.
You want to go inside or do you just want to chill here?
You can take a peek through that window.
Okay, I will take a peek through that window.
Okay. You guys move up, make a perception check.
17.
9.
Okay. Rem, the window's a little bit of that stained glass situation, so it's a little distorted and you can't see much through it. Zex, peering through, you can see kind of the outline of a shoulder, and then you realize there is someone standing like next to the door. Heavy set shoulder, might have armor. You can't really tell who is there though. Undistinguishable silhouette.
Got it. Well, there's someone in there standing next to the door. Can't really tell who. Why don't we see if there's some way to get into the house to get a better look?
Okay.
You can take a peek around.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys fly around, make me another perception check.
26.
Okay.
23.
Okay. As you guys both fly, make a quick maneuver around the house. There's the front door, obviously. And there is, on the second floor, as this looks to be a 2-story house, a kind of like large window, and as you guys peek through, both of you can plainly see this is a larger window and it leads to kind of a bedroom. Besides that window and the window by the door, though, there are no other windows on the house.
Do these open, or are they like set in stone stained glass bullshit?
They're not stained glass. They seem like they're able to, but it's one of those windows that kind of like before they had like reliable hinges, because these are large, heavy windows. These are ones where you kind of push on the bottom of it from the inside and they tilt outwards.
It's that bullshit.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So too small for us to get to.
Without breaking the hinges or breaking the glass, yes.
Even me?
You could try to squeeze through. It's not clear whether you'd be able to do so silently or without breaking anything with your armor, but you could certainly try.
Nah, my armor, bro. I'll leave it be.
I think we should just head back and relay the information to the others that we gather.
I want to get an eye on this golem before we go.
Do you think there's a golem in there?
I want to get an eye on whatever the fuck this dude has before we go. We haven't seen anything. He says it patrol. They say it patrols around. We haven't seen anything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep looking at it a bit.
Okay. You guys gonna stay at that window? You gonna go back to the door? You gonna just stake it out?
Spaces around us. Is there like a courtyard or anything? Like,
there's not a courtyard. There's a bit of a berth around other houses where there's about 20 feet of just open area from the houses. That you're seeing a kind of pattern with the Barons' houses, that they have a quote-unquote yard, but besides the actual space between the house and other houses, they don't usually have much besides the bird keeper's house.
Mm-hmm.
what about where the can I roll? I think it'd be survival to look for tracks, because I'm assuming these big ass things leave tracks as they go.
They very well
Trying to figure
might.
out which way they went.
Roll survival.
Can I use guidance for myself?
Sure. Actually, if you cast a spell, just to keep a note, you will drop invisibility.
I didn't cast that spell.
Yeah, but you still have
But it would still
invisibility
count?
on you. It still loses
Nah,
it.
we'll just use raw survival.
I just wanted to warn you.
11. How hard is it to fight a big ass goblin? A little bit harder than what I rolled, but, you know.
Well, actually, through muddy snow tracks, you're able to see the small bit of sediment that was built up by the door is actually a bit of dried and then wetted and then dried clay. As you watch, the trail is actually it's a bit of sediment buildup from the ground being misplaced. As you can see, it's a small trail. You can't tell where the trail goes, whether it's going to the house or where you watch the trail go up and eventually disappear going towards the castle. But you do know there is a trail, and it looks like it was a large, heavy-set creature.
I mean, we did learn something. We know it's made of clay. That's important to know. In some aspects.
Mm-hmm.
I'll relay this to Zex. I think the thing is made of clay. I'm assuming he's cool with this, and I'm assuming he's cool with us going to peek around the front gate a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up a little bit higher. I want to catch a glimpse.
Okay. As you fly up, I would like you to make a perception check.
Nat 20 for a total of 25.
Okay. As
Can you see all?
as you're peering up, it's interesting. As you kind of go up, you can see over a lot of the rooftops, and you're looking, and you know to look in the general location where the castle's going, and then you can see glimpses of it. A large, slick, shiny back. As you can see this large creature. You can't hear it, it's too far away, but you can see this slick clay back just kind of moving. And you can see it's heading towards the castle.
Do I see the groundskeeper at all?
You do not. You only see this creature.
I relay this to the others through my ring.
Okay.
I've caught sight of it. I think it's made of clay.
Okay. Suna, Gilgamesh, and Mordak all hear this through the rings.
Well, considering our information from Barris, that should be doable to deal with.
Any sign of the groundskeeper?
I don't see the groundskeeper, and I don't see this other creature.
It's a good start, regardless.
You think it's about time we head back?
I do, yes.
Should we break into the groundskeeper's house?
I don't think we could break in. If I was alone, hell yes, I would try to break in.
Go for it.
You think so?
If you think you can manage it, maybe it'll be interesting.
Maybe it'll be interesting? All right, I'll go for it then.
Okay.
I am going to... Can you set us down near the front door, please?
Mm-hmm.
And you still have thieves' tools on you, right?
I'm going to hand them off, and I'm going to move about 500 feet away.
Okay.
Okay, it's this little awkward grab as Zex, you feel the thieves' tools kind of poke into your chest and kind of like feel for it as both of you are invisible. As just the transfer of thieves' tools goes off without a hitch.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go to the front door here quickly and attempt to see if it is open quickly without actually opening the door.
Before we separate, I want to like feel for his arm and kind of like point it in the direction that I'm gonna go 500 feet away, so he knows that I went that way.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go that 500 feet away. I want to stay where I can see everything and hear him, but like I don't want to be around.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, you set Zex down, point him where you're going, and leave. Zex, you're in front of the front door. What are you doing?
So can I check to see if this is open without actually like opening the door?
Just make me a general sleight of hand check
Yes, sir.
to jostle it without alerting anyone.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. You check it. Handle turns, but it is locked.
It is locked? Okay, I'm gonna attempt to pick it.
Okay.
And so,
Make a Thieves' Tools check.
okay, so that is specifically Thieves' Tools. So I add my proficiency to the roll, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it?
It's proficiency plus dex is Thieves' Tools.
Okay, proficiency plus dex, so that'll be 21.
21. As you do it, you hear a little click, barely visible or audible, and you feel like you've done it.
And so I want to quickly look in through the window and see if there's like a direction that this guard is, or whatever he is looking.
As you peer in, I want you to make another stealth check. You still have advantage.
That's a really good thing it's that advantage. 23.
Okay. Not a rogue. As you kind of peek through the crack of the doorway, you can see it's a guard standing next to the doorway in a similar kind of hall set up for about like 5 feet forwards that then opens up into a kind of entryway.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the person. The door actually opens outward, and you can see the shoulder of black and gray plate armor. This looks like to be one of the guards. Doesn't look like anyone noticeable or notable from the back.
So if I were to, let's say, attempt to slip in without alerting him that the door was opened at all, would that theoretically be possible?
I mean, it's possible, especially since the door opens out. It'd be incredibly hard since he is standing right next to the door.
Well, let's give it a go.
Okay, as you open the door, I'm going to have you make a sleight of hand check with a disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
That is okay. 22.
As you barely open it enough for you to slip through, make your way in, and then slowly inch it shut. He doesn't seem to react. You're now, as you move a little bit away from him, there's a guard there. As you look, you can see a large kind of spiral staircase, about 10 feet on any side, both going up and down into a basement. Up top, there's a balcony where you can see 2 more people with crossbows just kind of leaning against the railings. The floor itself that you're on seems incredibly barren. There is nothing but a large fireplace with a painting behind it, or a painting next to it of Lord Tiber, as you've seen in many houses before, as well as like this lavish looking like seat that has been pulled close to the fire. You can see another guard that looks like he wants to sit in it, but is currently standing next to the seat. The fire kind of rages in it and is kind of silhouetting the back of his form. As you look to the right side, as this fireplace and hearth is on the left, you look over and you can see basically a very nice dining room set up, a long table looking like it can sit maybe 7-8 people, of dark treated wood. And other than that, it just looks, besides that, like an extremely bland, unfulfilling house.
Okay. I would like to check the basement first.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna head to the spiral staircase and try to go down there silently.
Okay. As you make your way down there, you can see it curves for about 10 feet, a standard floor drop, and then it is a completely barren basement. You can see little humps on the wood ground underneath, which is the only thing of note. There are about 3 places where the only way I can easily describe them is they look like speed bumps. The basement itself is about 60 feet long, 40 feet wide. It's kind of expansive, but you don't see anything. It's very dim down here, and the bumps in the floor are about maybe a foot, just of rounded humps going each way, which expend the entire length of the room.
I'll leave this be for now. I would like to head up to the upper floor now and see what's up there.
Okay. As you make your way up past the 2 guards on there, you can see that this floor has more people. Past the 2 guards up there, it opens up into a large, kind of viewing room. The balcony itself expands out and around the entryway, with railings, and you can see small sitting areas where there are approximately 3 guards on each side. Each of them set up and kind of talking. One side of the group seems to be playing cards with each other. The other is just kind of talking in muted tones. Ahead, there is a singular door that you could guess might go to the bedroom that you guys saw through the windows.
Okay. And so I want to just take a quick look at everyone. These all look like guards, right?
It's pretty easy to see these all look like Foremount guards, with the exception of one who has small, silver and gold gilding on the sides of his shoulder pads, which you guys have seen before, identifies a captain.
But no, I'm looking for the groundskeeper. There's no one that looks different enough to be, possibly the groundskeeper.
Make a perception check for me. This is you going around looking at each of them.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Each of them go through. You're looking. You haven't seen the groundskeeper, to keep in mind, so you're not sure what he would look like. But you're kind of trying to go off of what the general was, as general was someone who you saw their face. And none of them seem to be a fitting match. They're all younger looking people, oldest of them all probably being about 33, and that being the captain, and they've generally got the standard, none of them have a commanding aura among them. They all seem to be kind of on edge.
Okay. And there was no one in the basement, right?
No one in the basement.
Okay, I have all the information I need. I'm gonna attempt to leave the same way I came in.
Okay. I will have you make me one more sleight of hand check with disadvantage, to open the door back again.
15.
15 as you you watch as you begin opening the door. You can see the guard's head. You kind of accidentally open it a little bit too much, and the guard kind of like leans back a bit and his shoulder kind of like falls through, and he looks back. Hey. And
You
kind of
back off.
Yeah, you back off. He kind of unclips his morning star. The door is now open as he pushes it open more with the morning star. Hello? Looks out. Hello? Right. Closes. And you watch as he takes a set of keys off of his waist and locks the door.
Shit.
So he flicks the keys back around the chain, loops them back onto his belt. You hear another guard. Hey, what you find? Oh, nothing. Door didn't lock it properly. And you see as he's like kind of leaning against the door now, kind of testing the handle. Of course, it doesn't open. He's like, oh, right. I got it, though. And he's just standing straight in front of the door now.
Crap. Dimension door doesn't make any noise, right?
Dimension door doesn't make any noise, but as you cast it, it drops invisibility.
Right.
Did I notice Zex get like locked in like this?
I'll have you just make a general
Can I
perception
put
check on
two
the
and
house.
two together?
Well, you can see the general, like, you see the door open. That's easy enough. You hear him. So there's two possibilities. Either Zex got out and got noticed as he got out, but not caught, or he's not out yet.
My perception was 22.
Yeah. Besides that, it's up to you to make the inference.
I can assume that, you know, this guy opened the door, said hello, and I didn't see any tracks in the snow. And Zex hasn't came in the direction that I signified, so I'm assuming he isn't out yet. My 23, so I'm picking up that, you know.
Okay.
This, this is all something I can inference. I'm not hearing him, I'm not seeing him.
You're not seeing him, you're not hearing him. You know he's generally stealthy, but he isn't hiding from you. It's a very tricky situation since you're both invisible.
No longer invisible, Rem. Rem isn't invisible anymore because he went out of range. He said he went 500 feet away. Right?
Yeah.
No. Is that?
It wouldn't
That
matter 'cause I'm
doesn't-
about to cast a spell
Yeah,
anyway.
that doesn't
no,
change it. If
range
you just
doesn't change anything.
if you cast invisibility
bad.
upon someone, it stays.
I'm going to
Reddit.
use... Give me one moment to pull it up.
Okay.
I'm going to use Minor Illusion to make a knocking sound in front of the door.
Okay. As you cast this, there's the on the door. You immediately become visible. And Zex...
I've tucked myself away.
Yeah. So make another stealth check for me then.
Would I have to roll with disadvantage even though I'm not moving?
It is technically still disadvantage.
Oh, 11!
11, okay. As Rem, you're on the inside and you hear... The guard kind of turns his head. I there's someone at the door. Turns. You see the two other guards with the crossbows that were kind of leaning on the balcony just kind of point the crossbows in the general direction of the door. So the guy unclips the keys, has the morning star in the other hand, opens, puts the keys back on, opens the door. And doesn't see Rem.
Can I reconfigure my minor illusion to make like the sound of footprints running away to the other side so that this dude walks away from the door? It's a 30-foot range. I'm 20 feet away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
I have at least 10 more feet that I can use, so I could kind of fuck with it a little bit.
Push it away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him away from the door.
As you do that, what is your spell save DC?
17.
17. All right. As he kind of looks, there's someone running through the snow, and his head kind of snaps there. He's like, "Who's out there?" Clips the Morningstar back on, pulls off the crossbow, steps out onto the porch. Kind of levels the crossbow and begins scanning.
Is there enough room for me to slip out around him?
There's enough room for you to slip out.
I'm gonna slip out.
Okay. Just looking. Then Rem, you watch as his gaze moves and settles on you. Hey! And he sees you. As soon as he sees you, he's going to take a shot. Natural 1, you watch as the bolt gets lodged in his crossbow. Shit! Kind of slams it down onto the ground. Zex, are you running?
I'm running to Rem.
Okay. Running towards Rem, who you can see. Rem cannot see you. What are you guys doing?
Can I attempt to hide again?
Sure.
Is this with disadvantage as well?
Yes.
It doesn't matter! 26!
Holy shit. As he kind
I
of
rolled a 19 and a nat 20.
as he kind of pulls back up, kind of unjamming the bolt, Zax, you invisible, run over to Rem, who doesn't see you, doesn't know you're there, as he's scanning again and doesn't see either of you.
I'll tap Rem on the shoulder.
Assuming I'm not being touched by God for the second time in my life. Yeah, it's happened before. I am going to assume that it's Zex and let him lead me away from this area.
Okay. As you guys move, you can hear is just shouting, "Someone's out there!" And just general murmurs from people as you two head back. Eventually, Zex, on the walk, if you decide to drop it or not, the invisibility will fall.
All good.
And then you guys can talk. If you're going the rest of the way back, you can also talk into your rings, do whatever you want. But if nothing else, you guys make your way back.
So, Rem. Groundskeeper, not there. At all. It's all guards.
You're welcome, by the way.
I appreciate it, but I also had a plan to get out on my own.
Yeah, but this way's much quieter, isn't it?
I agree. Yes, and I appreciate it.
So you can't find the groundskeeper. He's not near his golem. I don't know where the fuck he is.
Well, I would assume personally that he's holed up in the castle, but I can't be sure. His name is the Groundskeeper, after all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but with us killing his barons left and right, do you think Tiber would try to hide them near him?
I don't know. To me, there are two possibilities. There either Tiber is going to push them away as far as he can, so that when we find the barons we don't find him, or he's going to pull them as close to him as he can for the added security.
So what do you think we should do? You think we should storm the groundskeeper's house?
I don't know if it's something that we should do at all, considering he's not there. we just might not deal with his house. I don't see any reason to, considering that, he's not there.
He might have something in there, or he has to be somewhere. He keeps one of them with him, and we didn't see it. So maybe he is in the castle. I don't have any divination magic ready.
Well, you can, so out of character real quick, you realize you can change your spells, right?
So I did
We
just
established
I
with
did
JC
look it
that
up. I did look it up because James did think he found something. I looked it up before the session, James. It takes the 1 minute to change after the long rest. You are not able to change during short rest. They're 2 lines, but they do build off of each other.
Got it.
And me and JC established that I could change my spells anytime after the long rest, as long as I didn't cast any spells before the change.
Got it.
I already cast the sending spell that locked all my spells in place for the day.
Right.
So I can't switch anything up right now. Yes, I'm fully aware that I can change my spells.
No, it's just a thing of taking a minute is how long it takes, but it was a thing of we had found that, and for a spell, it was believed that it just takes a minute whenever, but that's not the case. And that was something I literally just found out and made sure of.
Sounds good.
I have no divination ready for the day.
Alright, that's fine, I guess. Do we want to go check the ambassador's house? I think the results will probably be the same, but it can't hurt to look.
I'm gonna speak into my ring. Mordak, we scoped out the groundskeeper's house. He's not there. Where's the emissary's house? We're gonna go look there next.
The ambassador's house is pretty much on the opposite side of the groundskeeper. You've got probably 2.5 hour journey from one side of the town to the other. If you're moving quietly. Moving quietly. It's generally, it's like, it takes you guys about, it'd probably be around it's a thing of like, it takes a while. It takes time. It's a large town. But you guys can go there if you want to. It's already been this entire ordeal has probably in total taken you guys
like 2 hours.
Yeah, by the time you get back to the hideout, it has probably been 2 hours.
We're not going back to the hideout because we're thinking of going to go see the ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still near the groundskeeper's house. We haven't gone back to the hideout yet.
It's the thing is, technically, if you're following the scoop of the town, as the town is in a U shape, the ambassador's house is the groundskeeper's is the same distance from the castle and the groundskeeper's, but on the opposite side of the village.
Why do we have to follow the scoop of town when I can just go up and over everything?
It's if you want to. It's a possible risk, because if you don't follow the scoop, you're going to hit the hill, which then hits the castle site. It's if you want to use the town as cover from the castle. And that is up to you guys.
I think it's okay to take the extra time. It's not going to kill us. The only thing is if Gil or Suna want to join us for this next go-around.
I mean, let's go back to the hideout and run it by him.
Okay. So you guys head back. In this time, Gil, you've been able to attune to the flail.
Let's call him by another man's name.
Yes, I did. They're very similar.
Expect me like that?
They're very similar.
One of them's better though. I can obviously tell which one you think it is.
Damn.
It all comes to light.
So, with that, you guys arrive. Coming down, you can see Gilgamesh. You've attuned. You know what it can do, and they've both arrived as they all come down to meet. You guys reconvene and can discuss.
Okay. So I scouted out the house. We scouted out the house. Inside, there's nothing but guards. There's one captain of the guard, as far as I could tell. At least that's the armor he was wearing. The groundskeeper was not there. In addition to that, I don't know if this is important or not. There was no one in the basement, but there were these like weird bumps on the ground that I didn't fuck with. Other than that, there's nothing
What do you mean when you say
special
weird
about it.
bumps?
Exactly what I said. There were weird bumps on the ground.
Like tiny hills?
More like long strips, about like what, a foot high, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like either just shy or just over a foot.
Mm-hmm. Long bumps right around a foot tall.
Our option, and I saw the golem, or we're calling it a golem. Just out of character, I know what a golem is, right?
I don't actually think
I
you've...
know the word golem.
Yeah, you know the word. Barris herself in front of you guys has referred to things as golems, but you guys, as far as you know,
specifics, but I would label something as a golem.
you
I might
wouldn't
be wrong.
you wouldn't know what exactly a golem is.
To
Like,
me,
very
anything
well
that's
could be a
inanimate and moves is a
yeah.
golem.
Could be a golem. Not entirely sure.
It's lack of a better term.
Yes, very much.
So I saw the golem. I think that it's made of clay. I'm pretty sure it's made of clay, and it was going into the castle, or it was making its way towards there. So I know where one of them is, and I know what one of them is, where it is, and what it is.
So then are we to assume that the groundskeeper is also in that castle?
We can't find them.
The other thing we suggested might be good. I expect the results will be the same, but it might not hurt to scout out the ambassador's house, see what we can find there.
The more time we waste, the more time it leaves for Tiber to crush us under his thumb.
Look,
Keep that in
Tiber's
mind.
had centuries, or so we assume. Well, I guess decades is how long he's been in power, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tiber's had decades to prepare for assault. I would assume that he's confident in his defenses.
And so wouldn't you think once he starts to do something that it should be worrisome?
What's he gonna do?
Because he's had
What
that
has-
time?
What has he started to do? He hasn't changed anything except for when we got here. And even then, he hasn't really changed that much.
The worst that
far
he
as
can
we
do
know.
is send the guard towards us.
Mm-hmm. And I think we've proven that we can handle the guard.
We can wipe out his guard. He only has 2 barons left, and one of them's his guard dog.
I don't think time is going to be an issue. I mean,
time is an issue. We don't have a lot to waste, but I think that we can take a day to weigh our option.
yeah. I don't know. Personally, I think that the ambassador's house would be a waste of time considering the state of the groundskeeper's house. But I don't want to make the decision alone. I would personally rather scout out the castle and look for a way to enter there rather than try and scout out the ambassador's house when they're probably not even going to be there.
It's a group decision because we know at the front gate there's the golem. So
So the ambassador or the castle?
mm-hmm.
It's either we go to check out the ambassador's house to see if they're even there, or we go
check out the castle.
up the castle.
I can't imagine the ambassador's house would be different.
That's what I'm thinking.
It might be worth it to check out the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I say if we go to the castle, we figure out a way in some way.
Not a main entrance.
Ideally
Well,
not.
I think.
It might have to be.
Is there any out of the way place? So Rem, I know you and Gil visited the castle a while ago. Was there any out of the way place that you visited that you could maybe describe the location of to me?
It was a relatively straight shot. We'd go to the gate, they'd walk us in, we'd go through, and then we'd go straight into the room. Did I see any side hallways anywhere between that straight shot?
On your way to the throne room, yes. There were plenty actually, of just like on your way there. You guys had seen several different hallways in, and Zex, when you yourself had stayed there, they took you down a separate hallway, which led to another hallway, which led up a staircase, which led to your room, and then another hallway on the first floor, which had led to a dining room where you had your meal with Tiber.
Okay, so here's my last question then. Do you think theoretically that if we got to the wall of the castle, I could dimension door myself into the room that I stayed in before?
You could try, yeah.
Feasibly though, I'm basically asking, could I estimate it to be about within 500 from the castle wall?
Yeah, actually.
Get you close enough.
Yeah. It'd be difficult depending on how far away from the main wall you are, because the wall itself is about there's 30 feet in between the wall and the actual castle wall. But yeah, it's possible. Somewhere within the realm of 500 feet, probably.
Somewhere. Do I know what area of the castle I was in?
Yeah, you knew that portion was going towards the western side, but was still within the main prong of the castle. But
Okay.
towards the western side of the main prong.
So I have a general location that I might be able to teleport us into if we wanted to attempt it.
How many people can move with him during Dimension Door?
One. And take one willing creature. And so it would be one dimension door in and one dimension door out. So 2 full slots for a round trip. But there are 4 of us here. 5 if we want day run. So it would... So I can cast Dimension Door 6 times. So I could get all of us in there.
Do you really want to use all your spell slots to just get us in? If you're going to use 6 spell slots just to get in, we'd be better off blowing our way through the front door.
Well, my thought process is that if we can get in there, we don't necessarily have to attack on that day. We could try and find a way to spend a night in the castle.
If we're going to be in there by night, that's when we should do our attack, not be sleeping and waiting for the morning.
Daron's sister told us that they abhor sunlight. Apparently it hurts. So
Vampire, they're gonna be weaker during the day.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like, nighttime is the worst time to do anything.
Yeah.
That being said, the guards might be asleep.
True. But
Do
like,
you really think Tiber would
No.
tolerate having an absence of guards, though, overnight?
yeah, they take shifts, but
I mean, we might be able to get away with spending the night inside.
That's my best plan that I could come up with. If any of you have any better suggestions, I'm open to it. But I have put a good deal of thought into it, and this is the only feasible option that I can think of.
I say we attempt to clear out the Baron's house, and see if any of them show up. If they don't, the worst we do is clear out their house.
All right.
Just to see if one of them shows up.
Right.
Let's scope out the ambassador's house, because I can understand why the groundskeeper would be away. He has to wander around and make sure things are all right. Why would she? Or we go straight in.
What was the groundskeeper's house made of?
Stone and wood.
Think we could light it on fire with like a lightning bolt spell?
I doubt it would burn all the way through. And we want to get in to see what's in there. That might be important.
That's fair.
Or we could deal with the golem at the front of the gate and work our way through from there.
I think we should go for the castle, whether that's via just the full frontal assault or the teleportation in. I'll leave that up to you guys.
Let's do the full frontal assault, and then if it doesn't go well, we're going to impromptu retreat, and you can teleport in. So they won't know that you're in there because they're going to think that we ran away.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to be like close to the wall, though. Like
We're gonna
pretty
be
much
in the
right
wall.
next to it. So what, you think I just sneak away and try and get to a location where I can teleport in?
If you teleport away, they're not going to know where you teleported. They're just going to say that man teleported.
That's fair, I guess. The issue then becomes, though, I'm the only one in there. How would you guys be able to get in? I'd take one person with me, but that's as far as the ruse would be able to go.
That's your choice.
Okay, so in this case, who do I take with me?
That's also your choice.
I guess it just depends on who I'm near at that time. Okay, we have the plan. Let's put it into motion then.
Alright.
Okay.
Golem it is.
So, go into the
Let's
castle.
go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Real quickly, will it take us an hour to walk up to the castle?
Properly to walk up, it would take a little bit. Yeah, it would take a little bit over an hour. It's a little bit under an hour to get to where the groundskeeper's house is. A little bit over an hour to get there.
If something goes wrong, we are not going to come back here. We will meet up at the blacksmith's house.
You mean 2 or 3 of you guys will meet up at the blacksmith's house?
Yes.
And I will end up in the castle. I will tell you guys what's going on if I end up in the castle via the hydrosizer. Okay. Are we going then?
Yep.
Okay. As we go, I also want to reattune to my Cloak of the Bat since I gave away my flail to Gil.
Okay. All right, so you guys are making that. Any other preparation?
Stealth.
Okay. Anyone who wants to can roll me a stealth check.
Oh wait, JC.
What's up?
I'm assuming the flail is single-handed, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just it acts. All the weapon properties are the same. So if you look up a flail, it has all of the same properties as a flail. It's just you can take a free action to extend it or contract it. And then the +1 and the vials. Zex, by the way, did you give Gil those vials?
No, Gil, have these vials. You have 4 green vials.
Oh, hell yeah. Do I know what the green vials are?
Nope.
What did I get hit by?
It was acid.
Sorry, he hit me with it. It was acid? I assume they're acid, because that's what it felt like when it was all over me.
Yeah. It burnt like a motherfucker.
Important question.
Mm-hmm.
In the throes of a rage, could Gil reload the flail?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I'd assume being angry. You ever been angry as fuck and try to open a plastic bag?
That's true. That never goes well. You just end up destroying it.
And you're like,
God damn it.
God,
So
Just
being,
angry lays chip rustling sounds. Just fucking Jesus Christ.
seeing as I have a seemingly a hand open, I have a shield, so I'm gonna equip that.
Okay, you have a shield?
Yeah, alright.
I've had one for like basically the whole time.
Damn, son.
I picked it up like right at the start, and I just haven't been able to use it. But finally, the day has come.
I mean, you
Yeah,
could use it any time you chose to use two-handed weapons.
That shit's dusty.
Cooler that way.
Greatswords
I
are
have,
cool,
like-
man.
Let me.
Yeah. You can't tell me I'm not a badass.
My stealth was an 18, by the way.
Okay, just keep your stealths in
I got-
mind.
Does anyone have any, like, fancy clothes? Oh, no. I still have fancy clothes from when I visited Tiber. I forgot about that. I want to, real quick as well, before we go, I want to take off the void mask.
Okay.
I forgot you've been walking around with that on for a while now.
Well, I have a plan once I get into the castle, but it involves me, not having the void mask on.
Gives
while
it
we're
away a
actually
little bit?
fighting. Yeah, it gives it away, Disguises don't really work if you're fighting in them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you all head there. Those of you that want to stealth can roll. When it's needed, I will tell you.
Yay.
But you all begin making your way there, the 4 of you. Gil donning a shield, which is a +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
And yeah. With no other preparations, you guys approach the castle.
I keep saying preparations a lot. It's making me nervous.
As you guys head off towards the castle, you guys can all see from a distance. Reminder that there is about 100 feet between the actual opening of the ground, where there's no cover, and the beginning of the wall. As you guys go up there, you can see the large crossbow that has been mounted onto the wall, just kind of with a man on it, just kind of going between, as there's 2 other people with side-mounted crossbows on the wall, all just kind of keeping an eye out.
The ballista.
It's kind of like a small ballista, yeah, but it's not like... It's enough for one... It's not too much draw weight
It
for
doesn't
one
require
person.
More than one person.
Yes. And it
Can
doesn't
we
do
get
as
a-
much damage as a ballista.
Can we get a map?
I'll just use this because it's real hard to get a ballista model. Yes,
He hates us.
I hate all of you. You guys are
He
the...
already called you by another man's name. How much more
Yeah,
disrespectful can it get?
He's forgetting about me already. I'm drifting into the ether plane.
It's not like we're one of his highest rated Twitch series of all time or anything like that.
No,
Mm.
that'd be absurd.
That would be weird. I don't know.
That'd be wild, man. It's not like we've been doing this for over 6 months.
All right. So as you guys approach, I am gonna do the same thing that I did for the Foreman's Battle map, and I'm just going to show you if you can actually get there, it's the distance, but there is 100 feet between you guys and the actual wall.
Oh, that's one hell of a ballista. Damn.
My boy, that's a fucking telescope.
I know, there's no ballistas.
Yeah, is that just an actual like telescope?
Telescope.
It looks like the star finder that the fucking
There we go.
That's what
Check.
that shit looks like.
Check this shit out. Ready for this, boys?
Oh,
You ready
Yeah.
for this?
Tell us what you got.
Oh,
There we go.
that's a ballista.
Okay.
Damn, alright.
So where's our 100 feet away location?
So I will let you guys arrange yourselves appropriately. However, remember you need to, so there's the 100 feet between, so you have to make it the entire, that distance, before you get before you're actually on the map. But I will give you the appropriate models
Aren't like 3 guards here?
that you can see on the wall. I'm not showing stuff on the other side.
Got it.
But you guys are allowed to arrange yourselves however you want to.
Awesome. We don't. Do we? We do. We good.
Make me invisible.
No, you can stay visible.
No, make me invisible.
None of you are invisible.
If anyone, you'd probably want to make me invisible.
I'm going to become invisible and then fly over the ballista and drop Molotovs on top of it and burn it.
Oh shit, never mind. I take it all back. I was gonna say I could just run there really quickly, but nah, I like that idea a lot better.
Okay, Ram, you can be invisible, I guess.
So you're casting invisibility?
Yep, 2nd level slot.
Okay.
Unfortunately means I can't concentrate on anything else.
I'm gonna deal with the ballista.
You have Molotovs right now?
I have 2 of them on me,
Gotcha.
but only 2. The other ones are in the cart.
And so is our like 9 kegs of acid.
It's 1 keg. How fucking dare you? I spend my money appropriately.
Well, I thought we just had a shit ton and we just didn't do anything with it.
We do. I use it sparingly. I use that right now.
Technically, yeah.
Start dumping acid on the top of them. Wait,
It's
actually
like-
no, that's helpful now because I can put it. Or wait, no, I don't have vials. Shit.
Could we? No, the vials break.
The vials
Yeah, I think
shatter
it's
upon
really-
impact.
Yeah.
Could we, through a series of metal tubes, hook up the keg?
Eventually, and with funds, maybe? And then Gil would have to hold it.
How many funds?
I don't know. You'd have to find out.
I have a lot of funds.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough funds.
Damn.
We have more funds with Barris right now. Barris
Not
still
much.
owes us like. Doesn't Barris still owe us like 9,000 gold?
All right.
I forgot about that.
But
I
place
expect you to write
yourselves
that shit down.
place yourselves appropriately on the map where you want to be. Zex, are you casting invisibility?
Yeah, already did. He's invisible.
So once they move up, like it's 100 feet of dead space.
Open space of a hill slowly going up to there.
Could they hide as they climb up the hill?
Yeah. Do you want?
Doesn't seem like there's any room to hide. Unless if you're invisible, like Zex just made you. No. So, you know I'm about to ask for it. It's a straight roll because you're invisible. Roll me a stealth check. Okay.
16.
16. As you begin kind of moving up.
Can he have advantage because he's not leaving any traps?
I have
He has
disadvantage
armor.
because of my
Ground.
He's armor. He's still shifting technically. and it's an attempt to keep that hidden. Of you can see them looking around. One guard's just kind of moving on there. As you are kind of moving through, you can see there are more guards actually, like, seemingly in, like, this sort of, like, training drill. As they're kind of moving as one section of them, there's a small, like, hay target on the wall. As they are, the 6 in front are kneeling. The guys on top shoulder, and then fire! As bolts clatter into the hay, some of them missing, some of them sticking. And then on the other side of the wall, you can see a large earthen form shifting, just moving slowly along, not seeing you. This looks to be different than the one you saw before, just as a note.
This one's made of stone.
Alright, let's do this.
What if the groundskeeper was inside of the clay golem, like some weird boar thing?
Titanfall.
Pilot, you're ready.
That's Genesis Evangelion.
So,
Getting the golem.
Attack
He's
on
got a
Titan.
Megazord?
how could they? So, as you guys are waiting,
Time.
I'm gonna
Rem,
make them aware. Like, A, there's what appears to be 12 men and a Megazord.
Oh god.
There's
What the
12
Megazord?
I love that.
Well,
I love that
it's so
Mordak
loud.
can hear that as well.
12 men and a Megazord.
He's just like, what
Like,
the fuck are
what
they
the fuck are
doing?
these talking about?
There's some kind of language I do not understand.
Just
Fuck
like,
this
Stream
Megazord.
profanities. Bitch. You're like, yep, totally makes sense. He's like, what?
huh?
So, are you guys doing anything?
Yeah, dashing up.
All right.
Yep.
As
As they begin moving, I am gonna light and drop the Molotov
Okay.
on the ballista.
I would like all of you to roll initiative. You guys do have a surprise round, but roll me a quick initiative.
I want this.
Dun dun dun.
I changed my mind. 12.
12. So we're gonna do that. I am going to roll first for Big Boy because it's fun to roll him separately.
The Megazord.
The Megazord.
How big is he, by the way?
He's large.
Megazord size.
Like he is around like 11, 12 feet tall.
We fought bigger.
I have single-handedly fought bigger.
Look, that was a really stupid situation to put yourself in. I don't want to hear you
Because
reference
Rex
it again.
Bitch ass decided to stay.
Look, we're not going over this.
We're not
today.
fighting. No fighting. Stop fighting,
No
guys.
fighting. I can't yell right now, okay? Please.
All right, 25 to 20.
21.
Oh, I also got 21.
Who has
What's your
higher
dex?
dex?
I can almost guarantee it's you. I have a +2.
I have a +3.
So Zex, Gil. All right, 20 to 15. Okay.
Please.
15 to 10.
12.
Okay.
No.
Suna,
Suna.
Suna, what you got for me?
Oh, I got a 9.
Okay. With that, you all do get a surprise round. So all of you are all of you dashing forward for your surprise round? Because Zex, Gil, you guys are going first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we're 100 feet away when we start from this
Yeah.
spot, right?
So from there, you are 60 feet away. So there's 60 feet before you're on the map.
60 feet before we're on the map.
Yes.
Ooh, this is good.
It's not as bad as it was with the foreman.
So this man's gonna get blasted by a Molotov,
Possibly.
and this guy over here is going to get a psychic. Maybe.
You're making your
I have to
plans.
check the range on that. I'm checking the range.
Remember, you're
on
going to have to
this.
dash to move that 60 feet to get on the map.
Right.
So unless
Well,
if you
I'm
have something
saying,
that is
like, if I
more
have something
than...
that's 120.
Yeah, if you have a long range, then you can just move 30 feet. So...
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to use a 4th level slot for these scrubs. Let's
Ooh,
just dash up to
scrubs.
60 feet to get to where I am.
Okay, so you dash. Gil, what about you?
Boo, boo, boo. I think I'm gonna clack my little booties.
Okay.
And then. So you said 60 feet until we get on the map?
Yes.
I think I can use my hasted action to dash.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What is
so
your
I'm
movement
gonna
speed?
Right now, it's doubled, so it's 80 base.
Okay. So,
So I'll dash. Let's just say, for all intents and purposes, 100 feet to get to the wall.
okay. So you've used 100 movement.
Wait, let's go 90.
Okay.
Can I see the man, like, towards the back of the wall?
You can. He does have cover.
So it would be a disadvantage?
It would not be a disadvantage. He just has a higher AC.
Oh, wait. I have the movement to get up the wall, don't I? With a check?
With an athletics check, you can use half movement to climb.
Could he ninja run up the wall?
So with the 90 that you've used, you have 80 feet of movement right now because you're hasted.
Yeah, 80 feet base.
So you have 160 total because you've used it to dash already.
Right.
I will warn you, I believe it is an action to climb, though. Like, to start climbing?
Oh, it-
Unless if you have a climb speed.
I don't think I do.
You do not.
No, I didn't think so. And so then I just have a bonus action after that.
You've used your... unless if you... Yeah, you'd have a bonus action, but... And... Yeah. But you'd be up the
Wait, so
wall.
I'd be up the wall. You know what? It would be fun. Let's climb up the wall.
Okay,
And
make me an
just
athletics
like-
check.
Well, that's gone forever.
Good to know.
Oblivion.
Well, I probably just run into the wall. I got an 11.
11. It's not hard to climb this wall, as you do scramble up. I would say it takes the rest of your movement, but that doesn't matter to you, as you're right in front of the guy as he's beginning to raise his crossbow, and then you're just here. Oh!
This would be terrifying.
No, my head.
Just
All right, that's your
Suddenly
that's
respawn
your
and just-
that's your surprise round. Rem, your turn. Oh, you have bonus action?
Oh wait, if I rage, would it immediately go away?
There is an entire round that happens before it comes back to you. So, yeah, you would actually.
Oh wait.
It's a surprise round.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Since it's a surprise round.
And
then
you
I
did,
won't
yeah.
rage.
Yeah. You did technically use your bonus action to enable the boots. So you have already used it.
Boots.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
right.
don't worry about that. So, Rem, it's your turn.
We're firebombing the ballista, baby.
All right.
Is this a war crime? Like, are we committing war crimes right
You
now?
ain't seen shit yet. I got the keg of acid in my ass.
All right. So, do you have the stats that I gave you for them or no?
No. I don't even remember
Okay.
you giving me stats for these
For those, you can hit both the guy and the makeshift ballista if you want to. They're going to... The guy rolled a 9. And Ballista automatically fails. So you get to roll 2d6 fire damage.
Three.
3 points of fire damage. Okay, as you watch as it slams into the ballista and begins flames kind of flare up for a second. The guy tries to move out of the way, but it doesn't, and it catches him. Both of them take their respective points of fire damage. And yeah, that's its turn. That's your turn unless if you're doing something else.
Some motherfucker bonus action, second level, spiritual weapon, beat pop, homie right here.
Okay.
Pythagoras is a bitch.
I do want to know, how far up did you fly?
I was about 20 feet above the ballista.
20 feet above the ballista. Okay.
Not too high.
If you're 20 feet above the ballista, you are 55 feet above ground level. Just to warn you.
So, can I?
Smack.
Well, I'm above the ballista. So
Yeah, I know.
20
But
feet above the wall.
above the wall is 25 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. And then beat bop meet mop this guy right here.
Okay. So
Can I
you're
reach him, or is Pythagoras a bitch?
casting on him. Yeah, you're fine. It's just 20 feet and then somewhat to the other side.
18.
18
No.
hits. 18 hits.
Pop. 7 damage.
7 points of damage as the spectral shovel manifests itself and boom. 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a secret
That's-
party member, right?
Your turn, Suna. Your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to use Quicken Spell to cast Long Strider, which is a first level spell,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives me a plus 10 feet of movement.
Yes, it does. I need you to roll a d20 for me.
And we'll do that. I got a 6.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a little scary.
if something starts happening, is Suna in range of counterspell?
Oh, we're good for now.
I don't
let that shit
believe so, because you moved forward, didn't you, Zex?
Yeah, I moved 60 feet forward.
Yeah. So she is not. So what'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
You're okay.
I'm okay. And then I'm gonna dash forward.
Okay. So adds on 10 to your movement speed, so you're able to move the 60 plus 20. So you can move yourself 20 feet forward. Boom. As
Oh, there we go.
I moved you for you. And that's your turn.
Sweet.
And with that, there is there's your surprise round. Back to the top as
This is where I get
initiative
shot 15
that's
times.
totally started. Zex, back to you.
Awesome. So I'm where I am on the map now, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's our light level?
The light level right now, it is... Yeah, it's dim. It's all cloudy.
Let's go 40 feet of movement. How tall is the wall?
25 feet.
25.
Dang.
So you can get to the
Okay.
bottom of the wall, or you can fly a bit up. I believe
we're
it is
gonna-
gliding, so...
Yeah.
So you
I'm
can't
gonna
gain height.
Go right up. I believe it's a flying speed
Let me
is
s-
what it says.
Let me check.
I'll check right now.
Cloak of the Bat.
It's like a flying speed of 40, I think.
See if it's flying or gliding. Cloak of... That's blasting.
Yep.
The
Use it
bat.
to fly is a speed of 40.
Use it to fly. Okay, so yep. So yeah.
But can I see through this gate?
Yes, you can. It is a barred gate. The bars themselves are about like a foot spaced apart.
Awesome. All these people need to give me Constitution saving.
All 12?
Because I'm cast. No. Well,
10.
Most of
So,
them, 10 of them.
What circle is this?
This is shatter.
So it's a radius of how much? 10?
10 feet.
Okay. Boom.
Yep, that'll hit all, boys. Woo.
There's a shatter ball.
Um,
I'll just use that spear.
Yep.
Okay. So
And I'm casting this in a third level slot.
third level slot. So first 4. Oh my god. We have a 2, a 5, which I assume fail.
Yep.
The ones who fail will be marked.
Mhm.
A natural 20. A 21. 4 more. 2 more natural ones.
Okay.
Marking. And another natural 20. A 9. Which fails. And then the last 2. A 10 and a 7.
Neither of those make it. Awesome.
So that's majority failure.
Yes, it is. Glorious. So everyone who failed will be taking 25 points of damage. Thunder specifically.
25. All right. As you cast through the bars, you watch as armor begins to pop, and God, people are immediately. The majority of them look so bad.
Okay, and then the other 3 take 12.
Yes.
And let's give Soon inspiration.
All right.
So that is a D10.
Suna, you have a D10 you can add to any roll, saving throw, ability check that you want to for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Ability check or attack roll too, right?
Yes. Just anything that's not damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's your turn, Zex. Gil, your turn.
So, you know, I'm up here
Mhm.
on the wall.
Yes, you are.
First off, I'm gonna stomp my feet really, really hard and go into a rage.
Awesome.
Next, I'm just gonna whip this man's ass.
Okay.
Plain and simple.
Roll your hits then.
That is a lot. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
God, I didn't grab out dice accordingly. Oh no. Okay. That's also a lot of damage. Jesus. I believe that would be 17 damage.
17 damage. So you take the flail, carve across. Did you put acid in it yet? Or no?
No.
No, okay.
No, not yet.
Okay, that's your first attack.
Is this man still standing?
He's still standing.
Damn. I guess I just have to use my extra attack then.
All right.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That is another 17 damage.
Okay, the second strike carves across, slamming into his side. You watch as his helmet flies off his head. His hair kind of falls down close to his shoulders. He's barely hanging on, but he's still there.
Is he pretty?
Dead?
Nope. It was the first 2 hits on him, my man.
But is he pretty?
That's in the eye of the beholder.
Can he see him?
Can I see him? Can I see the beauty of this man?
You can see.
Roll for pretty.
Roll for pretty.
Roll for horny.
Natural 20. I am yearning for this man. You know what? We're gonna use my hasted action and
Smack
him once more.
one last time.
Oh no, I might miss though. Oh, this is like never happened. 14.
14. As he's able to throw the crossbow in your face, you're momentarily stunned by him, interwalking with his eyes as he tosses the crossbow in your face, unhooks his morning star. You don't land a hit. And that's your turn, Gil?
Surprised if it's amazing.
That never happened.
He's got him.
You were enthralled by his beauty to the point where you didn't hit him.
Hold on. So there.
You can't jump off the wall to run
How
around.
many times can I run around this man?
You can't jump off the wall to run around him.
That's 20 feet. I can do it 4 times. I would
Alright.
like to run around this man. No, that's my turn.
Okay.
We're just move back and forth.
Okay. You guys watch as it is the creature's turn.
Just vibrate really fast in
Yeah.
place.
Just
Just
Um,
terrifyingly fast.
you watch as it steps and can move a little bit closer, actually. Just moving. Doesn't do anything though. Rem, it is now your turn.
How's my Molotov down there looking?
It's slammed across. This is a reinforced, like, half ballista, basically. So it's taken the damage, but it's still up and functional.
Is it burning? Like, is the fire spreading?
It is not burning right now. What you doing?
Looking up the range of Dispel Magic to see if I can one-shot the Golem.
Okay.
Hey, now.
I actually can! It's 120 feet! I'm gonna... third level Dispel Magic the Golem.
All right. Roll me a d20 and add your wisdom modifier to it.
Oh, nat 20, baby, nat 20, nat 20. Give me this. Let me one-shot this thing, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I nat 1.
As you cast forth, you see like a small little glint off of its rocky head, and it just looks up at you.
You asked for too much.
I did. I asked for too much. It's the opposite of what I wanted. And then we're going to have this move here, and then we're going to pop that dude. There's the nat 20. Fuck. This blows. Nat 20. For a total of 29.
On the spiritual weapon guy.
Yep, and it's for 7 damage.
Okay. Bonk.
I gotta avoid my pals.
All right. Okay. You guys watch as it is now the ballista's turn, as can't go straight up for Rem, but it can, as you guys watch it, just
Really?
it can't shoot you, Zex. You're right underneath the wall. So it's going to choose right now between Suna and Gil. Gil, it's going to hit you. So that is, as it takes, you hear this as it shoots at you, Gil. That is a 12 to hit.
That misses by a lot.
As it moves past you, as you're able to move yourself out of the way, that is its turn. It is now the guards' turns, as we are going to Have the guy that is facing you, Gilgamesh. He's going to go first among them. He's going to make 2 Morningstar attacks on you.
Let's see it.
First one is a 14.
No.
Second one's a 21.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. As one of them, you're able to parry it with the flail, and the other one slams into your side, doing 11 points of piercing damage.
Who's within 30 feet of me? Zex and Suna. Yeah, okay, I'll take it.
Okay. One of the guards, the one on the side of the wall that got smacked with the shovel real quick, is going to take a shot at Rem. That is a 9. That does not hit as it goes past. The other guards that Zex has pissed off, they're going to move this way. And Zex, you do have half cover.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind.
A rolling disadvantage, right?
They're not rolling disadvantage. You have +2 to your AC.
Ooh, good to know. Good to know.
So, here are the first of the 3.
Hit me with it.
Lowest is a 5. First one that might hit is a 17.
Barely.
And then there's one other higher with a dirty 20.
Okay.
So 2 of those from the first one. You take 11, 7, 18 from the first 2.
Okay.
Second volley. That's a 9. That's a 12. We have a 19.
Okay.
And a 22.
Okay.
So the 2 shots from that is 18 total points of piercing damage again as 2 more arrows slam into you.
Okay, guys. It was funny the first time, but now it's just annoying.
And the last 2, or the last group of 4. We have a 7, an 11, a 10, and a 13.
Nope.
Okay, as these arrows, you're able to dodge and weave out of the way. You're good. That is
I'm good.
those guys' turns. Suna, your turn.
My turn. What's with this gate thing that Zex is in front of?
It is a large, like steel iron gate, that is basically blocking your way. There's no way for you guys, to like just walk through it, basically.
Okay.
But you can see through it.
I guess I'll walk up there next to Zex.
Okay.
And then... Can I cast, that's probably a bad idea. I think I want to cast Shatter centered on, just the middle of this group of guys.
So the middle of the guys. So
Yeah.
to move the shatter bubble, like here. Basically, 2 of them are left
Let's
out.
go, yeah, right. That's fine how it is.
How it is? Okay, so we will make those saving throws for you. First 4. 13. What level are you casting at, by the way?
Just second level.
Okay. 13, 15, 16, 17.
The first one fails.
The rest of them succeed?
The rest succeed.
Okay. Second 4, we have an 11, a 13, a 15, and a 19.
Sorry, say that again.
11, 13, 15, 19.
15 and 19 pass.
Okay. And last 2. 11 and 13.
Those both fail.
All right. So the ones marked blue failed. Roll me your dice. As you see see Zex cast through and shatter, and then see the guards looking terrible, you move forth your hand and cast as well.
So that is 18 for full damage and 9 for half.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
I'm standing by to counter spell.
We got an 18.
Okay, you're good. As you watch, as Suna casts forth this, one pops, falls to the ground. Others begin to kind of shudder and take more damage, feeling bad. But we got 1, 2, 3. I believe, unless these guys sucked. Yep. 3, 4, and 5. As soon as just pop, 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 their armor kind of bends out and then expands, breaking the metal and kind of spraying their fellow guardsmen.
Yay.
Good turn. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good for now.
Okay. With that, going back up to the top of the round, Zex, your turn.
Okay, we're gonna go up.
Okay. You fly up. 25. You're at the top. 30 gets you up on top of it.
Okay. 40 puts me here, yeah. But I can't end in the air where I fall because I have to, like, grip the edges of the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stand right in front of the ballista. They wouldn't dare shoot me.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe. Maybe. That's... Are you doing anything, Zex?
Yeah.
Remember, that's 25 feet down as well.
Well, how tall is the golem?
About 12 feet.
You said he's a large creature.
He's large.
So 25 minus 12, that's only like...
15.
Yeah, something in that.
Doing
Close
it.
enough that I can hit him with a shatter.
Sure.
And he is disadvantaged because he's made out of inanimate materials.
Okay. So...
And I am casting this in a second level slot.
All right. That... That's a 9.
Yes. Amazing. That'll be 14 thunder damage.
All right. As you cast out, you see a large section of its shoulder blows off as it does not look good.
We're going to use our bonus action to drink some ale.
Okay. So you can roll your d4. 2d4, I think.
4d4, actually. It's
4d4.
like greater healing.
Damn.
It's pretty awesome.
Greater healing once per day. Gil, your turn.
Well, somehow the man in front of me is still standing.
He is still standing.
It's because of his immense beauty.
He does have that Leon Kennedy look.
Do you think I could, like, Sparta kick this man off the edge and he would die?
You can certainly try. It's an attack to try and shove.
Well, this is more than a shove, JC. This is a cinematic kick.
I know. You can try.
There's a large difference.
You can-
know, let's try it.
Okay, roll me an
Is there
athletics
what-
check.
Athletics check. Okay.
Whew.
17.
18.
God damn it.
As you push, and he actually catches your foot and shoves you back. There's one attack.
You get to fall off instead.
Nah, he doesn't shove you.
Could that, so that was hasted action? Question mark, can I do that?
No, you cannot shove as a hasted action. We've established that was a mistake during the Battle Royale.
Right, yeah.
We learn from our mistakes.
I'm just attacking this man now. Fuck him.
Extra attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not attacking him. 13.
13 as he parries the mace out of the way with the Morning Star again.
What if we try my hasted action?
Sure.
I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it. That's it. This dice is never being rolled again. I got a natural 1.
All right, he's going to take his reaction to smack you as he blocks the mace out of the way, and you, unused to this combination of the shield and the mace sparks off against the stone, and he tries to land a shot on your head with a natural 20.
JC, why do you hate me?
Look,
What
what
did I do
color was
wrong?
this dice?
This was the red one that I just got.
Okay. So I think it's time to shut down this dice.
This is only 13 points of piercing, though.
Damn, this guy sucks ass at rolling. 40, 20. You know, what if it wasn't?
Sure, you can use your reaction.
I'm reacting to his reaction.
Yeah.
That's some dig big energy right there. You said 13 damage?
13.
I rolled 13 on the dot.
Okay. As the red dice goes away from dice jail due to chat. Okay. That's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right. It is now the creature's turn, as this is going to scare the fuck out of you, Zex. You watch as it shifts, looks up at you, and moves straight through the wall upwards and into where you guys are. And just glides straight through the rock and stone and just crack. Tries to smack you right underneath the chin.
Ooh.
Is going to, can't roll the red one anymore. Natural 20.
Wow.
And a with the other one a 23.
So both of those will hit.
Okay, so it's just, I'm gonna make it into one big attack, just because it's fun. Can still roll the red d8 though. So 16.
Oh, but what if it wasn't? Rem is using his reaction.
Okay, I'll just type that in chat. Okay. So it's just normal.
Mm-hmm.
You okay, Helmidia? 8. 13. So no. 8. 18. 25. So in total, with the 2 attacks morphed into one because it's cooler, you take 31 points of bludgeoning damage as it just crack slams you as you almost get lifted off of your feet for like a second or two, slam back down onto the ground. Yeah. And now it's morphed through the wall and is on the same thing.
Ow. What a jerk.
All right, that is that thing's turn. With that, Rem, your turn. And I have to see if there's mic issues with Helminia. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Golem's gonna give you a dex save. That is 11. That's a failure. As as they cast forth, not sure what spell. They're just having a time. We'll get that out of the way later because we still have to go through all the rest. They can go through their damage and then hopefully come back. Zex, I hate to tell you, but Ballista quite literally is going to go there because they're...
Oh, it wouldn't.
Yeah. And we'll get Rem's finished turn because it's... They'll type out the rest of it, but they are going to try to shoot you. That is a 12 to hit.
No.
As another large attack.
How did they
Nothing.
miss?
Okay. And I don't know what Rem's casting, but whatever. We'll hold off until they get back from that. The guards are gonna hold off on Rem, and just in that case, just to make it easier. As it is the guards' turns. Suna, you watch as the guards kind of try to scatter a little bit, trying to get some ways away from each other.
They know it's an AoE.
Well, they've seen that, and they're a little bit messed up. So, Suna's still going to take the brunt of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks.
Rude.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. So, first 3 attacks. Since it's through the bars, you do have +2 to your AC because it is half cover.
Oh, that's nice.
So keep that in mind as I tell you there are 2 9s, a 14, and a 19.
The 19 hits.
The 19 gives you 9 points of piercing damage as one bolt makes it through. With the other 4, we have another 9, a 13, a 14, and a 16.
None of those hit.
Okay, as you more bolts go around, one catches you in the side. As those guys' turn, the one giving Gil so much issue is going to make 2 attacks on him. That is a 14 and a dirty 20, Gil.
Ooh, yep, that hits.
Okay, with 9 points of piercing damage as you block one with the shield and the other one catches you in the side of the face. Okay. All right. As we see Rems become a Sacred Flame, so I know to roll 3d8s for them. As I will do that. Actually, James, I'll have you roll 3d8s for me. Yeah, 3d8s.
On it.
As there's one more person that's going to make an attack left. But that is for the Golem.
17.
17 points of radiant damage as you see the flame kind of burn around, seeing patches of moss that have caught on the creature's form burn and wilt off. The remaining crossbowman is going to take a shot at Uzex just to make it not Rem, to make it easier because they're gone right now.
You add 5 to that roll.
Add 5?
22.
Oh, okay.
Then, yeah.
That's a 9 to hit you, so the crossbow pass.
Awesome.
So you add more to that roll. Okay. So, Suna, it is now your turn. Remember, it is 25 feet up right now.
25 feet up?
Yeah. The stone creature is.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, could I get that, shatter sphere here?
Sure.
Where my arrow is? And I can throw that up in the air, can't I?
Yeah, it's a place you designate, I believe. Not a point you can see, or is it? A point within range. Yeah, you're good.
Is there a way I could hit the dudes and the golem, or no?
No.
It's one or the other.
You either hit the guys or the golem.
I'm gonna hit the golem. I feel like that might be more of an issue for us right now.
Okay. What level is it?
Just base, second level.
Second level con save. That is a 23.
Yeah, alright, that passes.
Okay. Still takes half.
Did it, no,
so
never
that's
mind.
4 damage.
4?
That's already been half.
So
I rolled
8 total, 4 halved. Okay.
Yeah.
As you watch as a small section, some fingers on the left hand come tumbling off. Roll me a d20.
We rolled a 9. We're good.
Okay. Anything else you do in your turn, Suna?
Yeah. Can I? I'm going to quicken spell.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have disadvantage trying to shoot through these bars?
No, they have half cover as well, so it's +2 to their AC.
I think it's +2. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna try to shoot. How are all these dudes looking?
This guy is looking pretty bad. So is that guy. These 3 are probably looking the worst. This guy right here. This guy, no, near the front. This guy right here is untouched, actually. But the guy to the left of you, yeah, that guy, he's looking rough.
Let's shoot that dude with.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Can I use my bonus action from the last turn that I didn't get to use?
Sure. I was expecting
I'd
you
like
to, actually.
Bop the guard in front of the shovel for me.
Sure. So, Eldritch Blast with Quicken, you can roll as well, Suna.
This is good.
What'd you roll?
I got a 9 and a 13.
Nope, neither hit. As both of them kind of glance off the side of the bars and thud into the turf. What's bonk range?
27.
27 hits. Roll me that damage.
11 damage.
Okay. So it cracks into him and he's looking rough.
Right now.
You're fine. With that being Suna's turn, Zex, we're back to you. Big form just uppercutted you.
Big form. Give me an intelligence check. Save, actually. Save? Let me check. I haven't actually ever used this spell before.
What are you casting?
One of the new ones. Rolithan's Psychic Lance.
Ah.
So it is an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Alright. So, intelligence saving throw, which I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That's a 1.
Auto-fail?
That's a 1.
Yes. Let's go. It's just going to take 7d6 psychic damage and be incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
I don't know if I have enough d6. I do. I have just enough. $28 psychic damage.
28 points of psychic damage as you blast this kind of purple, like slight purple lance that appears between the two of you and then rams into the creature's form. It is incapacitated. So that means it can't take an action or reaction.
That is correct.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Well, it's incapacitated, so it can't use its reaction to an opportunity attack on me, can it?
Nope. Cannot do that.
Awesome. So I'm gonna go slide through here and hit the ground.
Okay. The guy on the ballista is going to get an opportunity attack.
All right.
So he swipes at you. That is a 22 to hit.
Why he roll so high?
As it cracks and does 6 points of piercing damage.
I'll healing word myself as my bonus action.
Okay.
That'll be for 9.
9 points of health. That's your turn, Gil. Gil, my man.
Yeah.
What's up? What you doing?
Hasted action. Fucking bop, biddly doop this man.
Okay.
I'm using a different d20 now, so hopefully that'll help.
Okay.
It actually did. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
See, it's all about the dice, man. This game is.
I mean, it'd be weird if a dice game wasn't about the dice.
Exactly.
You ever played Monopoly? That's a dice game that's not about dice. That's
It's
about
very
being
much
an ass.
about dice.
We should do Monopoly one night.
Oh,
That would be fun.
What you got, Gil?
a lot. That is, I believe, 15 to hit. No, damage. Not to
Okay,
hit.
as you
damage.
swing the flail up, it crunches into his chin and he falls over. You finally defeated the foe.
Bitch. How high are the walls?
25 feet.
God damn it.
You can jump. You'll just take bludgeoning damage.
Well, it was gonna be cool because I was gonna like flail the guy down there from up here. And
Ah,
it's
yeah.
Really cool, but it doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, so let's go 5 and then jump. Let's.
Could he like acrobatics and grapple his way down the wall with his bare hands?
He's going to make an acrobatics check for me, but it's to see if he doesn't fall prone.
Have fun.
I mean, falling prone doesn't matter to me. I have 80 feet of movement.
So, as you jump,
Yeah,
make me an acrobatics check.
you know, I would love to do nothing more than to make an acrobatics check for you, Chase. 18.
18. All right. So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You don't fall prone. And you've still got your hasted action, the rest of your movement, and your extra attack because you only hit the guy once.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move 5 more feet.
Okay.
And is it an action to put a vial into my...
Yes, it is. You do not have an action anymore because the hasted action does not apply. It's an attack, actually. Sorry. So you can use your
attack.
yes. So you can use your extra attack to put a vial in.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can use your hasted action to smack a guy.
I only have 4 vials, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this flail has like a 20-foot range. Or mace, or is it a flail?
Flail.
Something.
Yeah,
It's a flail.
I'm just gonna make 2 extra attack on the homie.
Okay.
On the homie.
Kind of turns and faces you as you swing.
16?
Does not hit as you knock the crossbow away from him, but does not hit him.
I suck at this game. Okay. Good last attack.
Okay.
Oh, where did you go? There you are. God, I am terrible at this. 14.
14 does not hit as he manages to unclip his Morningstar, parry the flail out of the way. Just because I hate to see barbarians hurting, I will remind you of one of your barbarian traits. A reckless attack?
I know. I can reckless.
I'm just making sure.
I don't
Why
want
do
to.
you
It's your choice.
Ancestral Guardian thing as a reaction to stop damage?
So,
Did.
that
You
is...
did?
Yeah.
Give me 20 minutes. I'm buying more dice. This is.
On himself. So,
I'm driving.
Gil, that is your turn.
Yeah.
The stone creature cannot do anything. So, Rem, it's your turn.
Have this guy right here. He's injured, by the way, right?
Which guy? There's a lot of... Okay, that guy? Yeah, you bonked
This
him
guy.
once with the shovel.
Have him give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. What are you casting? What level?
Call the dead.
Okay, cantrip. That is a 14.
That's a failure. You guys want to see what level 11's really about for me? I'm gonna put my whole fucking foot in my mouth. That's only 17 damage.
17 damage isn't bad. As you cast it out, see a
How's he
bell
looking?
ring. That one messed him up. He's looking rough.
Oh, come get bonk.
Alright. Make your attack.
That might hit 21.
21 hits.
Bonk, 11 damage.
That is not enough.
And then I'll come over here, 30 feet, and then I'll touch the ground. I'll touch grass.
Okay. You mean stone, but okay.
Grass.
And is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is crossbow turn, big boy turn, and since Rem, you're the only thing you can hit, it's gonna and shoot at you. That's a 15 to hit. Don't believe that hits.
No.
As that one's turn, it is now the regular guard's turns, as the one that's in front of you is going to have the first attacks of the turn. He swings with a 7 and a 17.
Nope.
Okay. Zex, you go down to the ground. Yeah, they're still kind of focused on Suna right now, besides the one that is attacking Gil. She makes 2 attacks. That's a 12 and an 11. As Suna's going to get the brunt of the attacks. 2,
nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll be taking 7 crossbow attacks, plus 2 to your AC, though, so keep that in mind.
Yep.
As we have... None of them are even notable besides the 19.
19 actually hits.
Okay, 19 hits. 3 more. Nope, none of them are even noticeable. The highest was a 10. So 1 hit.
Oh yeah.
With 5 points of piercing damages. A lot of them clang off of the side, bolts shattering against the steel, and one of them makes it through and slams into you.
Oh.
That is their turn. Suna, it's your turn.
So, if I like pressed my body against these bars, could I reach? Like if I press my body up against like right here, could I reach this dude with my whip? Like if I like reach through and just.
You're lucky this gate's holding me back.
I think he's just out of your range. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
That's a good one, though. Good strategy.
Yeah, I thought maybe. Alright. I'm not gonna do that then. Oh my god.
If she put her arm through and fired off Eldritch Blast, would they still get covered?
Yes, because it's like awkward reaching your hand through your face, kind of like pressing against the bars. Eldritch Blast kind of thing. It's just not.
Does the golem count as a creature?
Yes.
Let's try something weird.
Ooh, I don't like that from you.
Do what you're gonna do.
I want to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on
Okay. Oh, I want to ask if you have a joke so bad.
You give me what? Give me a moment.
Did you hear about the doctor that died of ligma? Never finished the joke.
I don't. This one doesn't. I got one. It doesn't make sense in D&D, but I got one.
Do it. Give it to us.
2 antennas got married. I don't remember. Never mind.
As it,
really good one.
yeah, it's gonna make an intelligence saving throw.
It's actually wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. 4.
Yep, that's a failure.
As
It's close.
it's incapacitated, so it's just kind of standing there stunned as the lance that's through it begins fading, and then it looks down at you and just you hear this grating sound. Just it sounds terrible. Please roll me a d20, by the way.
We got a 5.
Got a 5. Okay, you're good. Okay. That's your turn?
And then I would like, real quick, I would like to use my bonus action to burn, let's burn a second level, I think.
Second level.
Yeah, I'll burn my second level slot to regain 3 points,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. Back up to top, Zex. What you got for us?
Ooh. Boy, howdy, hey, what do I have for you? I have a shatter.
Right.
Right here. That should hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5.
Wonderful.
So, Constitution
And
saves.
I'm
What
casting
level?
this, second.
Okay. We have a 5,
Nope.
a 10, an 8,
Nope.
a
Nope.
18,
Yes.
and a 21.
Luckily, I rolled pretty high on damage this time. 20 damage and half to 10.
Okay. So, only matters. Yeah. So, of all of them, you watch as you cast it forth, and people begin pop and break, and armor shatters once again as 1, 2, 3 people fall. As the other 2 are rattled by it, but manage to hold off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that, goodbye, Shatterball.
Goodbye, Shatterball.
All right. What do we got? Anything else,
I
Zex?
have movement.
Yep.
40 feet of it. I want to move. Can I, like, fly up 10 feet? So I still have 30 feet of movement.
You'll fall when you're done with the movement.
Yeah, but it's only 1d6.
Your choice.
No, I'll just... I want to get over there, but there's so many people in the way. Over here first, and then... I should just be able to slip through here without taking an opportunity, right? To get to, like, right there.
Yeah?
Go like that. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Gil, what you got?
You asked what you got as if I do something different every turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not intricate like these magic fucks. I just do swing.
Okay, do swing.
Do swing number 1. 28.
That hits.
Swing number 1, deal. 14 damage.
14 damage as you slam it across him. As you hear some of the metal bend. He's still up.
Swing number 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's missing. Math. 14.
14 misses as he ducks under the second swing.
Swing number 3.
Okay.
You know, JC, here's the thing.
What'd you get?
You know, I got a 1.
All right. As he ducks under your swing, he actually comes up to try and smack you with his reaction. That's a 14.
Nope.
As you're able to parry it out of the way with the flail. That's the end of your turn, Gil?
Can I use a free action to lay down and cry?
No, because that's falling prone.
But I can't do that on my own.
I mean, you could lay down, go, and then get back up for half your movement. To use your movement to do that. Just,
Do that twice.
Yeah.
Do that twice.
I'll move up right there.
All right.
And then I can see Zex. I cannot see Suna. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. The creature's making a save. That's a natural 20. As it realizes what's going on and the grinding sound stops. It does save at the end of its turn, however. So it is still prone as the laughter knocked it prone. So that's its turn. Rem, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna have my shovel bonk the dude in front of me. That's not gonna hit. That's a 14.
14 does not hit as he puts up his Morningstar, bats the spectral shovel out of the way.
Homie in front of me, give me a con save.
Con save of natural 1.
That's a failure. For 21 damage.
As he knocks off the spectral shovel, the bell appears behind him, and as it knocks into him, he jolts and falls to the ground.
And I'll use my movement to go 20 feet back into the air.
Okay. This is the bow's turn, as you're still the only person who's going to shoot at. Can shoot at. Chunk. Nope. Just way too low. Hasn't adjusted it properly. It is now the massive guard's turns, as Zex, you're flying through a group of guards. They're going to see you.
It's hardly a group at this point.
They are going to step up, and yeah. So Zex, you're getting 4 attacks on you.
Don't make this mistake, guys. This isn't going to end well for you.
That is a 13, a 10,
No.
a 13,
No.
and a 23.
Oh. Dang it.
As you block the majority of them with your scimitars, but one of them cracks you on the back of the head for 7 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Likewise, Gilgamesh, the two draw their morning stars and swing at you.
Hold on.
What's up?
What if, how's Zex looking?
Zex is bloodied.
Like, could you give me a rough scale of how Zex is looking?
He's bloody. He's looking rough.
Halfway?
Bloodied in D&D terms is less than half health.
Okay. What if Zex didn't take 7 damage?
In terms you'll understand. Certified fucked.
What if Zex instead took no damage?
All right. As one of them is going to crack you on the back of the head, but before you notice, a small white light blocks it, and you take no damage.
He
I
took no damage.
appreciate
That'd
it.
be cool. He's still taking that damage, but what if he did? Pretty cool.
So, Gilgamesh, the 4 attacks on you.
Yes.
As we have... Oh, so much worse. I'll preface this. The lowest one's a 19.
Yesterday.
I thought when you meant worse, like the dice rolls were lower. and
No,
then,
no, this is real bad for you. We have a
God, this is
19,
terrible.
a 19, a 22, and a natural 20.
Yeah, no, those definitely all hit.
Look, you shouldn't have used it on me.
I have resistance. I'm fine.
So, I'm going to pick up the 3 normal damages. 8, 10, 13, 20 points of piercing damage.
I lied. I am not fine.
And then the natural 20 is really bad damage, so that is only 5 points of piercing.
Oh shit, like really bad.
Really bad. Really, really bad.
Good.
Okay. Crack, 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 crack.
More than dandy.
And then the final guard that's there is going to take a shot at Suna.
Oh,
Okay.
God, poor Tuna.
Thump. That is a 18.
Yeah, that hits actually.
As the bolt goes through, slams into you for 9 points of piercing damage.
No.
All right. That being the guard's turn. Suna, you have a reposit. What you got?
This is a really bad idea.
You say that every time.
How is Big Boy? How is Megazord looking?
Megazord is not looking good. It is
Oh,
still
okay,
lying
that's-
prone, so if it is a ranged attack, it will have disadvantage, as well as cover.
Okay. Does Shatter count as a ranged?
No, that is an AoE. That is different.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah. If it had blood, would he be bloodied?
Oh yeah. There's no blood, but you see large chunks of stone and earth just falling off of it as it's starting to get up.
Okay. Hope one of you guys can start praying real quick. I'm gonna cast a 4th level Shatter.
Ah,
I am preparing counterspell.
roll me that d20
Our Father who art in heaven,
as
hallowed
I
be
roll
thy
a
name.
con save.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Oh god, it fell off my desk.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses, as we
Oh, we
forgive
got a
those who
9.
trespass against
That's
us.
a 9, you're okay.
We got a 9.
It got a 19
Oh,
con
okay.
save, just to warn you.
So it takes half.
Takes half.
With the disadvantage,
I don't
Yeah.
know if it gets advantage.
it's inanimate.
It rolled a 19.
Yeah.
It's struggling, but it's got a damn good con.
I feel how this thing looks. Hard. Ugh.
So 19.
I got it.
9.5.
I got
How do
it.
you roll that?
I got it. 19 halved as it cracks out, and you see a large section of its back tumble off as it begins to stand up. Is that your turn, Suna? It's still going.
I'm gonna-
Zex, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my quicken spell to shoot that other this guy,
Sure.
Eldritch Blast,
Yeah.
or at least attempt to?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
11 does not. It sparks off the bars.
But what about a dirty 20?
Dirty 20 hits.
Oh, good. Does a 1 kill him?
1 point of damage. He just cracks into the side of his stomach. No, sadly. A massive amount of health taken away, but it does not down him. And that is Suna's turn. Zex. Surrounded, getting the bonk bonk treatment. What you doing?
Yep, I am going to use the scimitars. Out of these guys, who's looking the worst?
Of the two attacking you, definitely the guy below you. The guy above you looks untouched.
This guy right here.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start attacking with the scimitars. Defensive flourish on this first one.
Okay.
So that is a... Where's it at? 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay. He is going to take... 8 off of the normal slash plus another 8, so that'll be 16 damage.
All right. As you carve into him, he looks awful, but he's still barely hanging on as you slice through.
Let's do it again.
All right.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That'll be 8 damage.
As you carve through with the second strike, he falls against the ground.
Turn into the last guy. Final attack. That's gonna be a... What is that? 14 to hit.
Nope. He manages to have his morning star and cleave your scimitar out of the way.
Fine.
That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Gil, who you smacking?
I'm quite glad you asked. Which one out of the two looks worse?
The one above you, by far.
Oh, well then I'm gonna beat his ass. And you know what? I'm gonna do it because now I'm upset. I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Okay. Do you have advantage?
This is
Hell
the part
yeah.
where the golem faces through the wall and Little Mac knockout city punches Gilgamesh into the fucking stratosphere. Just KO.
25.
25 definitely hits.
Hell
Punch
yeah.
out.
Ooh. Uh, 16 damage.
16 points of damage. Yeah, he didn't have a chance. As you carve across, he falls quickly and efficiently.
Speaking of efficiency, I'm gonna turn back around to this man and also attack him recklessly.
All right. Have at him.
Natural 20.
That hits. Roll your damage.
How injured is this man looking?
He's okay. He's not bloody.
Oh, I just want to know
yet.
my chances of killing him.
You might. I don't know.
Not with this damage.
Remember your brutal critical.
Yeah, I think it's 1d6.
You get an extra D8 because you're using a flail.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's an extra damage dice of whatever weapon you're using.
Oh, it's damage dice, right. I'm just used to it being a d6.
Yep, because you normally use a greatsword.
Exactly. Come on, BB, come on. Okay. Well, that's no different. I got a 17.
17 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, 17.
As you across him, part of his breastplate bulges inward, and spout of blood from his mouth. He's barely hanging on, but he's still there.
Well, guess who has one more attack?
Have at him.
It's me. I have the one.
You do.
How wild.
I know, right? 17?
17 just misses. So it
You're kidding!
thuds into the ground. He sidesteps and prepares to strike you.
Yo! Damn, I did not know these men were like...
They're wearing armor.
So am I!
You realize this is probably plate armor, right?
All right. With that being Gil's turn,
AC, right?
the elemental stands up,
Elemental.
glides
I thought it was a
down
golem.
15, and is going to dash straight here.
Punch out.
As he steps on the man who you just sliced into,
Gil.
and just smushes him.
Why the fuck? Why, like, what has motivated you to hate me? Like, what have I done
Oh, this will be fun.
to insult you
That's its turn
Right.
so deep?
because it had to dash, because it still fell over because of Suna. Rem, your turn. Suna saved you.
Yeah, they really did.
You're 20 feet up, Rem. Remember that.
That's fine. Give me a deck save, Stone Man.
What are you casting?
Sacred Flame.
Okay. Dex save. 12.
Failure. Sometimes my stomach growls and then I see God. I hate it here.
It's gonna see God.
That's ass! 17 radiant damage.
Okay. As it flails up, more of it begins to blacken the stone around the golem as it just kind of cracks and moves. It's barely holding on.
And then we're gonna beat bop this guy on the wall. That's not hitting anything.
Slams, thuds into the ground. All right. With that being Rem's turn, the ballista crossbow can't hit anybody, so this guy is going to just turn around and just take a shot at you, Rem.
Stupid bitch.
He spins. Thud. That is a 10 to hit.
Fuck you. No.
Is the normal guard's turns now, as there's one guy smacking Zex. 2 attacks on you, Zex.
Mm-hmm.
A 11 and a natural 20.
Yeah, bro, I'm 50 feet in the air. I can't help you.
As you take
Dang.
15 points of piercing damage as one just crack down onto your head.
All the good that AC boost did me. Natural 20, me 15, you said?
Yes. Gilgamesh. 2 attacks on you from the guard you've left standing.
Somehow.
That is a dirty 20 to hit for the first one,
That hits.
and a 12 to hit for the second.
That does not.
Okay, that is 7 points of piercing as one clips you in the side of the pectoral muscles, just carves across your chest. Last but not least, Suna, you're taking a pot shot from the guy.
Rude.
Thunk. That is a 14.
Nope.
As you easily dart out of the way, Suna, it's your turn.
So it's the 3 guards and the.
There's 3 guards on the ground. There's 3 guards on the ground. There's one on the wall that you can't really see right now, but you hear him. So there's 4 guards and then the creature.
How tall is the wall?
The wall is 25 feet tall.
Okay. It would take half.
You make an athletics check, an action, and it takes half your movement because you don't have a climb speed.
Okay. Do I have to climb the wall or can I climb the gate?
You can try to climb the gate, yeah.
You know, I'll try to climb the gate.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Not you. You've been rude.
Y'all are getting dice, suspicious.
Well, my gay dice has been, rolling really bad.
Your gay dice.
It saves me from, wild magic, but then I roll for, to hit, and it gives me, a 2, and I'm like, fuck off.
Ooh.
Alright.
Athletics.
Athletics check?
Athletics.
Well, you're no better. I got a 6.
6. As you're trying to climb up, you can't do it. You got a bonus action.
Yeah. I'll burn a first level slot to regain 2 points.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Zex, you're up.
Yep. This man's about to meet God. Intelligence.
Oh no!
What are you casting?
The psychic lance. Or
Okay.
lance or whatever.
As you cast, he gets a 7.
That's too bad, isn't it?
Are you ready to meet
Oh,
God?
just hear the waterfall.
Oh, and that was a really good roll. That's going to be 27 psychic damage on him.
Oh! As it runs him through, and he just as he's stuck on this shimmering
Wait, I missed
purple
one.
lance.
No, wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I missed one. It's actually 31.
So what was the other dice then?
4.
So 4. Okay. As it runs him through, he is incapacitated. He's still alive, but he's not looking good. You immediately took him from tip-top shape to almost dead. In one
Maybe
spell.
you shouldn't have attacked me. You made his choice. Healing word.
Blood just leaking down.
You want dying noises?
Is that your turn, Zex?
Healing word bonus action. That's going to be 8 heals.
Okay. Gilgamesh. What you smacking?
This golem's.
Think long and hard about this one. The golem's turn is after yours. Think about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack the golem's fat ass.
Its AC is probably 20.
I'm smacking the golem's fat ass.
Okay. Just a regular attack?
How thick is the
But using one of my attacks, I would like to insert a vial of acid into my flail.
Okay. As you slip it into the flail, roll to hit.
How risky do I? What am I?
Do it.
Nah, I'm good. We're gonna make this reckless.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you roll the normal damage and you roll 2d6 extra acid damage.
Oh.
Those d6s are doubled.
Wait. You're telling me both the d6s are doubled?
Yeah, any dice when you nat 20 is, yeah.
There are certain things I can't say on stream, and so I'm just not going to. But
Nick?
well, no.
That's how you get canceled. We ain't never gonna be a popular D&D show if you keep misbehaving like that, homie.
I could do so much worse.
I know you can. That's why I ask you to not.
My opinions on Poland?
It doesn't exist.
Right.
Not
No, that's not
anymore.
true.
What's the damage?
I'm still rolling dice
Oh god.
and doing math. There is a lot of math involved here, JC.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And then double that.
You're rolling 3 dice and doubling it.
This man, if I did everything correctly, is taking 43 damage.
Oh. That's almost max.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
If there's like a soft spot in his abdomen somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to cleave through that and just watch him just like crumble into a small pile of rocks.
Is Zexuna Rem, you watch as Gil spins the flail around, and right as he hits it, he pushes the button right on the bottom of the flail, and the chain comes out and wraps 1, 2, 3 times around, and the ball slams straight into the abdomen, just crushing it. As you watch the chain then reconnect into the flail, the creature itself just separates, falling into pieces, the stone being slowly eaten away by the acid. Falls.
And now, I would like to slowly and menacingly turn to this guard right here.
Alright.
And then beat his ass.
Okay.
Recklessly, that is.
Of course.
You know, I'm gonna roll this green dice a lot more. I got another natural 20.
That hits.
Do I even need to roll damage, or is this man just fucked?
He might be fucked.
Oh, well, not with that damage dice.
Oh, it's just a D8 though, so maybe not.
Oh no, this man is more than fine. I got 12 damage.
Nope. You smash his head in. Gone.
I could have rolled a normal attack and that man would have died.
He had a small chance of living.
Incredibly small, yes.
All right.
I'm gonna make my way between the two of them and over to this dude bro right here.
All right. As he's seeing you dropping the crossbow, pulling at the Morningstar, that's your turn. Would have been the creature's turn. It is dead. Rem, it's your turn.
Homie below me.
Well, the map is book.
Con save.
Con save. That's a 9.
Failure. Toll the dead. Need something exciting. That's exciting. $32 damage.
32 damage. Yeah, that drops him as he just falls over. Kind of his head just lolls. He's still in the lance right now. That's just kind of hovering there for the round.
And then we'll bonk the other guy. 27?
That hits.
8 damage.
8 points of damage. As he's aiming for you again, it just once again clocks him in the back of the head, and he's looking awful. Okay, that's your turn. Crossbow man is left. He is going to... He's going to run this way. Trying to get away from that, but he's going to take a shot at you, Rim.
Okay.
That's a 5. Or no, that's a 9, but still no hit. Thuds into the wall. The final guard on the ground is going to turn, pull out his Morningstar on you, Gil, and make 2 attacks.
See what the homie can do.
That is a 17 to hit.
No.
And a 16 to hit. Or no, 17 to hit again.
Also no.
Okay. Neither of them hit. Suna, your turn.
Is it just? Oh, it's the. Okay. I'm just gonna move. I'll go here, and then I'll fire off an Eldritch Blast on that dude right in front of me.
All right, roll to hit.
See if I can hit him. Okay. 16.
Does not hit as it goes wide.
The other one was lower, so.
Yeah, the 2 rays just slam into the wall behind him. Is that your turn, Suna?
Yeah.
Okay. Zex, your turn.
Hooray! My turn. Intelligent.
On the guy fighting Gil?
Well, how bad does he look?
He looks
How
pretty
Does
bad.
he look? He looks pretty bad.
He's like bloody.
Let's do wisdom instead. I'm doing Dissonant Whispers 3rd level.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. 15.
No.
Okay.
$27.
27. Gil, as you're about to slam into the guy once again, he just turns into a ragdoll and just falls to the ground.
Hooray.
All right. Is that your turn, Zex?
Well, we're out of initiative. No, there's still one guy left.
Mm-hmm.
The stupid
working on
guy. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Gil, your turn.
Sir, please.
And I can use half
Sir!
my movement, get up there. Oh wait, shit. Hold on. Oop oop.
Why are
But
you
I can't-
walking
or
around the
no.
corpse?
Or wait, yeah, it's a corpse now. It don't matter. So then I go up there.
Remember, it's an action, so you'd only get one hit
Okay,
on him.
that's what I'm gonna do.
So make me an athletics
Action
check.
to climb.
Yeah, action to climb.
Well, no, I get 2 hits.
You can't use your... I don't believe you can use
Oh,
your
right,
hasted
I
action,
can't.
too.
Let me tell you.
So with a good athletics check, you could get a hit off of him. Whether you think that's enough or not, that's your choice. He's not looking good.
Let's do it. 40 feet, athletics check to get up.
Okay. What's your movement speed? With haste?
It is 80 feet.
80 feet. So the 25 will turn into 50 feet. So you've already moved 40, so you'd have to use your action to dash as well. So you would be able to get to him, but you wouldn't be able to hit him.
Wait, isn't it half your movement to climb?
Yeah, and it's 25 feet. So 25 feet is difficult terrain to climb, so it turns into 50.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So if I'm there, 25 feet is that? No, that's 20 feet. Fuck.
So yeah, getting on there by the spectral shovel would be 80. So you can get to him, you just can't smack him.
Wait, so if I'm there, that's 20 feet. God, I'm right there. Like I'm literally 5 feet off from this man. This is upsetting. So there, I don't think there's a way that I could attack him without. No, there's no way that I could attack him.
No, unless if you throw your sword at or flail at him, I guess.
That could be
Doesn't a
kinda
flail
fun.
have a range of 20
Oh
feet?
yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'd get up there. No, that's what I'm accounting for.
Yeah,
is get up there. 20 feet is right there on the corpse.
You're
So I don't have that. I would need
just
25
far away. Ugh.
You know, let's just athletics check, get up right there for 80 feet.
Okay.
I got a 23.
23's you're fine. You just clamber up.
And you know what? I'm just gonna stare this man down, just like the most terrifying this man has ever been stared down in his entire life.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh hell yeah! Oh baby! Oh, that's a 24.
You watch as he looks at you, looks down at the crossbow. Yeah, you'll see what happens on his turn if he gets it. Rem, your turn.
He just shits himself.
What are you up to, Rem?
I'm moving Chavel.
My good friend, Chavel.
Shovel gets
I come
20
down,
feet movement. That's not...
Yes.
Yeah, it's 20 feet.
Oh, that is just 20 feet. Oh, shit.
I did the math. There was some math in there too, but math.
Make your
I'll
attack.
come down to 20 feet, and then I'll move to 30 feet here just in case. Just in case he needs some extra convincing.
You're not attacking?
Bop.
Oh, you are attacking. Okay.
I mean, I am, but
Bonk him.
bop. 21.
21 hits.
10 damage. Is he dead?
As the shovel bonks him, he is flattened.
Flatline. We get my action off.
His heart monitor goes away as you guys stand among the the bodies of everything You guys are out of initiative. It seems safe for right now.
Is it time?
Can someone let me in?
I'm gonna. I wanna go look at what these men's is wearing. What shoes they got on?
What shoes?
Please?
No, like armor.
Okay. So, Gil, as you're climbing down, you eventually just kind of feel the shudder. Take 6 seconds. As you begin, make an investigation check. Sooner, you're just kind of watching, asking, and Gil's just rifling through a guy in front of you.
First, can I find someone with like intact armor, if there is even anyone?
Not a lot of people have intact armor. It's all bent or warped in
armor
some
that
way.
I would like to find the least amount of damaged armor that I could plausibly make not damaged.
Sure, make an investigation check. Soon you're just watching Gil just ruffle through armor. You're just outside looking in.
Christ, way more often. 18.
18.
Gil?
This Gil's just
Just hold on.
as you kind of shake off some stuff. It's heavy, dense inward, but it looks to be plate armor. So plate armor is heavy armor. You have the strength for it.
I definitely have the strength for it. It's an 18, right?
Yeah, it's 18 AC, but no dex bonus. I believe you also have disadvantage on stealth.
Is it in condition enough that I could put it on right now?
No. Besides it being a little bit small, it could be reforged into it, but right now it's not usable for you.
Is he proficient in heavy armor?
I don't know.
Can I check this gate to see if it's locked real quick?
As you move up to which one? The one right in front?
Yeah.
That's not actually a gate. Those are the heavy double wood doors.
Are they locked?
They are not.
Throw them open.
Okay. Soon as you're watching, still kind of like, hey! Zex throws open the doors, and it's the familiar entryway for you, Zex.
Gil?
I'm gonna take the heavy armor with me, JC. The
Okay.
plate armor.
You don't have a bag of
Oh,
holding,
okay.
so just be one. Yeah. What are you doing, Rem?
I'll attempt to get this gate open.
Okay. Make an investigation check to find the button.
I can't find anything. Not one.
Yeah. Rem's looking at least, Suna, but they can't find anything. Suna, can you
Can
make
I
a
try from this
perception? Yeah,
side?
make a perception check for me, Suna.
Why did I roll that fucking dice again? 5, 6, 7.
7. It's not hard to see. On the side, about right here, there is a lever. Like just on this corner.
Hey, do you want to maybe try that lever right there?
As Rem, you're pointed over to it. You float over. As you watch the gate pulled up by some sort of chain and pulley system, it rises about 10, 15 feet in the air. And you can walk freely through, Suna.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Rob.
Spectral shovel disappears. And the four of you can see clearly this large entryway. For everyone but Suna, I'm pretty sure it's pretty familiar.
Interesting.
I think Suna's been in here once.
If Suna's been here,
I've been in here once, yeah.
yeah, then for all of you is the familiar entryway point of Foremount Castle.
So as it stands, there are bare minimum one Tiber in this building.
I would prefer there to only be one.
There could be both barons and all the guards
If Tiber's a smart man, that's a bet we should take.
So, do you think that we're prepared to go in here for this?
Do we have much of another option?
I mean, we could die in the process.
We could have died in the process before now, but we haven't.
It's not the worst thing that could happen.
How are you guys looking health-wise? Huh?
Well, I'm okay.
How okay is okay?
On a scale from like 0 to 80,
Yeah.
maybe like a 57.
For me, on a scale of 1 to 93, I am 93. I was untouched.
Good job.
All right, everybody, meet me out here. We'll do some lords. This takes 10 minutes. Are you meeting me outside?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah, I was on another stream.
Is Zex not meeting me outside?
I don't know, Zex.
Zex is being wooed by Lord Tiber, introducing him at the gate.
Zex has failed his save to not enter the castle.
The horny has overtaken him.
Is this man actually entering the castle, by the way?
He's just thrown
No,
open
I
the
don't
door
think
so
so.
far.
Bro, are you horned up or no?
Alright. For right now, he's just kind of stunned. He's just standing in the door of the castle.
What are you doing, Step Tiber? I need him over here for this spell.
Seeing as Zex isn't coming over here, I'm going to go
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of look at him and then pick him up by his armpits and just kind of
Yeah.
carry him over to Rem.
Do like the drag. Okay. As
Like, hold on. Like, let me, hold on. We kind of got like this action going on right now.
okay,
Like,
as you
this is what
pick
I'm
him
doing.
up underneath his armpits and just in his stunned position, you just drag Zex back over to.
Yeah, I'm just dragging Zex over and putting him down.
Okay, as you all thoop, down outside of the gate.
10-minute Heelys. 1 moment. That fucking flows, bro. $21 Heelys for everyone.
21
You said-
Oh,
heals.
thank you.
21.
21 for everyone.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
dog.
Nice.
I'm loving these emo edits that we're getting.
I thought I did like 3 for Gil, so I figured I should catch up on everybody.
I've been keeping up with them. You guys can't see this, but Suzanne's giving us like our character portraits with like song lyrics over top of them.
So,
Emo song lyrics.
Yeah,
so what are you guys up
I'll
to?
see if I get JC to show some later.
it does count as art for the
Yeah,
sake of the
this is
stream.
technically true.
What are you guys doing? You just chilling?
Let's go in and investigate, I guess, or we're leaving. One of the two. Come back tomorrow.
Might
Do
as
we
well
want to
keep
come back
going.
tomorrow, or do we want
I'd
me
say
to
we-
take someone else in with me now?
I'd say we should keep going because we're just gonna have to do this again tomorrow.
Guerrilla warfare.
I'm gonna,
Look,
like,
we're
kind
not
of-
going to win this via war of attrition. They have way more resources than we do.
You want to bet?
Look,
You could try.
you know what? 2 of us leave, 2 of us stay. Who's staying
Alright.
with me?
I would like to see if I can get something done with this piece of armor that I've acquired.
Alright. Suna, you want to come with me then?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Yeah, come with me. This way. I want to go as far west in here as I can. Not fully west, but like closer to that room.
Where did he go?
All the way to the right.
All the way to the. There you are.
That's the east side, by the way, of the castle.
Oop.
If you wanted to go to the west.
Oh, fuck, he's on your...
Ah, yes. Of course.
You've fallen right into
The
my
west.
trap, of course.
You've activated my trap card.
Teleports directly on top of Tiber while he's taking his shit.
Okay. So I'm just gonna orient myself as close to that room as I can think I can get to, and then grab Suna and we go. Dimension door in there.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we
So you're
go.
so full from you. You're trying to dimension door outside of your guest room, inside of the guest room,
Side.
inside of the guest room. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to roll a d20 and add your history bonus to it. I'd like you to make a history check.
History? You know I'm not good at intelligence checks. I'm very stupid.
Hey, me too.
But it's okay. 22.
22. As Suna, you feel Zex grab your shoulder. All right, let's go. It's like stepping into a purple doorway that you just feel like you fall into, and then all of a sudden you close your eyes, and you're right in this hallway. Zex, you recognize this as the hallway, right out, like you've like 5 feet away from your door that you stayed in.
Go in, go in, go in. Quick, quick, quick.
As both of you make your way in, the door isn't locked as you close it. It's a very nice room, Zex, you remember it. The fine bed, 4 of them actually in the room with a small curtain to block off the chamber pot. Some shelves on the side. It's a very nice guest room, just as you remembered it.
Can I lock the door?
You do not have keys to lock it.
Can I use the thieves' tools that I never gave Rem back to lock the door?
I don't think you can lock a large iron key door with these tools. I don't think that's a thing.
Okay. That's okay.
Just reverse lockpicking. You don't
Yeah.
pick the lock, you just set it.
That's okay. We don't need... I'm gonna say into the ring or in...
You guessed the room itself was about 480 feet away. And you were only off by like 10 feet. Luckily.
Awesome.
You didn't
That's
run
great.
into a wall.
Look,
Alright, yo, we gotta go.
I'm
Let's go.
extremely smart sometimes.
Meow, meow, meow.
So you guys move away into the distance as you guys hit the line. You hear this from Zex. As you guys have split off into your groups, what would each of you like to be doing?
We're heading back to the place.
Yeah, I wanna go converse with Daren's father.
Daren's father is gone.
Darren's father is gone.
He's...
Do you guys teleport?
gone for 4 sessions.
You guys have teleport circled him out of this bitch. He is not here.
Right. That's fine.
Your common sense went with him.
So,
Yeah, let's just go back.
okay. So you guys head back. Zex and Suna, just... What are you guys up to?
So I'm frustrated, so I'm gonna force this to happen. I want to take stock of everything that I have on my person. Can I have another attempt, please?
Sure, as you manage your materials and see what you have, make an investigation check.
The dice hates me. I got a 14 this time.
14 is just enough. It's a 13 DC. You find stuffed just in your coat, weirdly enough, this perfectly white card packet holding, as you feel as you push on it, one singular card. As you turn it over, it says, "If you need me, if you need answers, pull me." And that's it.
Oh, my finger.
Not naughty. I low-key forgot that thing fucking existed.
Well, I'm just gonna put this down as card of answers,
Sure.
and that's good enough, I guess. Tuna, are you doing anything?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Are you guys just bedding down in this chamber? Are you doing anything specific? There's a lot of things that can happen here. You guys need to let me in.
There's a lot of things that can happen here. So personally, first things first, do I have to make an intelligence check to connect this with my dream?
No, it just kind of clicks.
Just kind of clicks? Okay, good. Second thing, I'm sleeping under the bed.
Okay. Suna, you
The
watch
one
as Zex just kind of pushes
Sorry,
himself
it's
underneath
away.
the bed.
I suggest you do the same, Suna, unless you want to do something else before we go to sleep.
Sure.
I guess
I'll crawl. Is there another bed?
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
I'll crawl under another bed.
How early is it? Is it late in the day yet?
It's like 4 p.m.
Why not take this opportunity with the rest of your spell slots to turn invisible and go fuck around?
Why would I do that?
So we can know who the fuck's here.
You know what? Sure, whatever.
Or don't. It's your choice.
Let's go fuck around while invisible.
Okay.
Alright.
Suna, are you staying? Is you gonna try to follow Zex, or?
You can come with me if you want. I can make you invisible.
Can you turn me invisible and I'll stay here?
Yeah. So this is only
Okay.
going to last an hour. So just... I guess that's fine. 5th level invisibility.
Okay.
So Suna and me are now invisible.
All right. You gonna sneak out?
Yes, of course.
All right,
in the same manner that I snuck in.
Make me a stealth check.
Me
26. Okay. As you ease the door out, is there anywhere specifically that you remember that you want to go?
So I remember the dining hall. I remember...
There's the dining hall, the
Tiber.
throne room, the entranceway. Pretty much that's the only places where you actually know where to go.
Okay, so I'm just gonna wander, but I want to make sure I'm keeping track of where I'm going so I can eventually find my way back.
Okay. So, there is basically to the right of your door, which you know leads downstairs back into the entrance hall, which can lead to the dining room, the throne room, and the eastern side of the castle. And then there is the other way to the left of your side, which leads farther into the northern side of the castle, and you don't know where it goes.
Let's head to the north.
Okay. as you make your way to the north, the first thing you run into is a about not even like 120, 150 feet away. There's a turn off into a large room, and it is full of statues. Not statues really, but more of posts holding up decoratory Foremount armor, holding large swords, kind of just clustered together. About 4 of them lining this hallway. It's very nice gilded armor.
Can I recognize it as plate armor?
Yeah,
Or
actually, it's quite
whatever
easy.
type it is?
Yeah, it's plate armor.
Any of it big enough to fit Gil?
Make an intelligence check.
6.
6? Yeah, maybe. There's one in the middle that looks bigger, and Gil's bigger. Yeah.
Yeah,
The rest of them
yeah,
seem
yeah.
human side. That one seems a little bit bigger. Maybe.
Man, I'm real stupid. I'm gonna take that bigger one.
Okay. As you move up to the armor, you're looking up in the hollow recesses of it, and then as you move up to it, it grabs you. I would like you to roll initiative.
This thing has blind sight?
Yep.
What's
What
going
a
on?
loser.
Zex
I
just
ran
walked up
into
to
a suit of
4
armor.
suits of armor, and it just reached out and grabbed him.
Oh god, more golems.
Blind sight. Stupid. It's really dumb. That's okay though.
What's your initiative?
What? 19.
19. Okay, you're going first.
No god, good luck. What is
So it
blindside
grabs
even do?
me, so am I grappled
You
right
are
now?
not grappled. Actually, no, it does
So-
get a surprise round on you, though. So it is going to try and grapple you for its surprise. I'd like you to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Gonna be acrobatics.
Okay.
Come on, stay on the desk. 17.
17 fails as you are grappled. And
Dang it.
as it's holding onto you, it headbutts you. That is a 15 to hit.
Just barely.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it cracks into you.
Is it rolling with disadvantage? I
It
guess it doesn't get disadvantage because it's blind.
It is blind
so it
sight.
can see me anyway.
As you crack into it, you watch all 4 suits of armor step off of their stands. There are 4 suits of armor that are going to be attacking you. Only 2 of the other 4 can get to you. As they are making attacks on you, as they try to smack you. You realize as this is happening, they're not using the swords. They're just punching you. They don't seem to know to use the swords.
Why do the other 3 get the surprise round?
Because they are all indistinguishable. So
Okay.
it is a surprise round on you.
I'm sorry for trying to be nice to my party member. It won't happen again.
18, 20,
Yeah. Yeah.
11, and 13.
No.
So 2 hits, dealing 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of bludgeoning damage total.
Look, if I don't get out of here, I'm gonna die.
As it is now your turn.
We got problems. Am I grappled now?
You are grappled. Your speed is
So-
0.
It is 0. Got problems. I don't know. Do these things have smarts? Can
You-
they like understand me talking to them? Maybe.
You don't know.
Dang it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to try and break the grapple. There's not really a lot I can do here.
Okay. So roll me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Actually, no, not doing that. This is the perfect time to break out a spell.
What are you doing?
Destructive Wave.
Oh.
So I need Constitution from each of these guys.
Destructive Wave. Okay, 30 feet. The one that was moving towards you that didn't get to hit, all 4 of them are caught in it, so...
That's good.
So we got 4... Constitution, you said?
Yes.
We have a natural 1, a 14, a 15, and a 20.
What a stupid 20. The 20 better not be the one who's grappling me.
It's not. They were in order.
Okay, good. So the one that failed is the one that couldn't hit me then?
Yeah. Or the one that succeeded is the
Awesome.
one that couldn't hit you.
Perfect. The one that succeeded, my bad.
The one that
Alright.
grabbed you was the one that got
Anyway.
the natural 1.
Anyway, these guys are now going to take 5d6 thunder damage and 5d6 radiant damage.
Oh, shit.
This is my replacement for Thunder Wave.
I mean, yeah, sure.
So, what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. Let me pull out my calculator real quick. $45 damage total.
As you cast out this wave, every single one of them except for the one that didn't get to you yet just shatters into pieces of chunks of metal and steel. You're no longer grappled.
Look,
I don't think you're gonna be able to spend the night in here.
I think I am, because I'm going to dash away and around the corner if I can.
Okay.
Or run away, I guess.
As long as you're running,
away from the room.
yeah, as long as you're running, you're running, oh, you're running further down?
Yeah, I'm running further down because I don't want to lead him back.
Okay. The thing is, you move past the thing, the last one left, so it gets an opportunity attack.
You said it was out of range.
Yeah, it was out of range because it was coming towards you.
I can't avoid it?
Unless if you're running back towards the room.
Whatever, I'll take the opportunity attack.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Dang, that's unfortunate. Hopefully
5
it doesn't smack me too hard.
5 points of damage.
That's okay. I'm not dead
So-
yet.
Cracks into the back of you and you lurch and keep running. As you're moving through the hall, are you just trying to find a room?
I'm trying to find an area that is 1, unpopulated, and 2, out of view of the armor.
Okay. Easy enough as you running through your No, you're just running. 30 feet of movement. So it can't catch up to you. As this round you're running, but it can dash up to you. As the armor in terrible condition dashes up to you for its next round.
You can dash towards him just without knowing where he is. The blind sight
oh.
extends that far.
It knows where he is. He did not get out of its blind sight.
Look, I'm sure this thing isn't very wise.
What does
I'm sure
blind
it's...
sight actually do? It's not true sight. And doesn't blind sight only? Well, no, it's a. Let me look at this.
So,
Whatever. So it dashed up to me. It's like on top of me now.
yes, it is right behind you. It looks awful, but it is
Good.
still just...
Disengage is an action, right?
Yes.
So I'll disengage and then run away again.
Okay. You're
Same thing.
okay. Is this time you move around a corner, you can see several doors on the side of the halls. Left or right, basically.
Left.
Left as you swing into the door. So this is the thing. It's blind sight. I don't think it can see through walls, luckily, because it's not true sight, as Helmini just pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
So it is going to, as it is not smart, the next turn. I would like you to roll a D100.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Another one?
Just the D100.
81.
81. Okay. As you can hear, you push yourself up against the wall and just you hear the armor clank, clank, clank. Open a door. It's not the one that you went in. Clank, clank, clank. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Dimension door back to the room. I know where it is now because I kept a mental track
Yep.
of where I went, so I can go straight in there.
As you back into the room, you and Suna are both no longer invisible. As Suna, you become no longer invisible as Zex just appears on the ground.
Look, I'm not saying it was a disaster, but I'm also at less than 10 HP.
Think we should maybe get out of here?
Don't want to sit here tonight.
Look, I have no way to get us out now. We're stuck.
I mean, how far to the front door?
I don't think there's going to be guards between us and the front door.
You used your 6th level slot today?
I did. That was my last slot that I used to dimension door back to the room. All I have left is 3 first level slots.
Told y'all this was a bad idea.
No, this was a great idea. It's only because I was trying to be nice that I got into trouble.
No, this was still a terrible idea.
No, this was a great idea.
This is a terrible idea. Because even if you spend the night here, there's nothing to be gained if you don't look around.
That's just it. We will look around tomorrow when
You looked around and got bodied, and now they know you're in here.
No, they don't know I'm in here. They just know some armor is now on the floor for some reason.
Right. You can try to rationalize this all you want. It is what it is. They know you're in here. You're fucked.
What do you want to do, Suna?
Let's try to barricade the door, I guess.
Can we move
Oh yeah,
2 extra beds up against the door?
easy enough.
And the door opens inward, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, you guys put the beds up against the doorway.
Awesome.
All right. With
That was fun.
this done, anything before you guys take a rest or do something else while you're waiting?
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Suna?
Just give me 1 second.
I mean, we have...
So nothing is actively... As far as we know, nothing is actively chasing us currently.
Not right now, as far as you know.
Okay. No, but we should alternate who's awake and who's asleep. Just in case something happens.
All right. take some watches.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
All right. As you
Do you
two,
wanna take first watch, or do you want me to?
I can take first watch.
Okay.
all right. As you two settle in for the night, Gil and Rem, you two make your way back to the safe house. Descending down the ladder, greeted by Mordak. I assume everything went well. Although Zex is not here, I did hear him over the ring say he was in. So I hope that went well.
We managed to bust through the front gate, but we have no clue where the last Barons are. We think that they've holed up in the main area of the Tiber. He's holding the last of his pawns extra close. Maybe he's afraid.
That can be seen as good and bad.
It's good because they're not wandering around. It's bad because if we're going to deal with Tiber, it means we have to deal with both Barons at the same time. So it's a matter of, like, is there some way that we can draw them out, or I don't know.
The castle has, one way or another, turned into even more of a death trap than it already was,
And Zex, that fool, has decided that he wants to spend the night inside of it.
So that's what it was. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I don't want to talk about it. He's an idiot. I know where this is gonna go.
Fair enough. Well, is there anything we should be doing?
Staying safe here.
All right. Sure. Yes. Of course.
Probably moving to a different one sometime tomorrow before they catch up with us. I think until we deal with this, it'd be great if we moved about every 2 days or so.
We will run out of safe houses fast. There are not
We
many
don't
left.
have to go to a new one every time. We just have to rotate.
All right.
Or we could wait here. How many are left?
It's about 2 more left. 2 more that we could reasonably be accommodated in. This is the other one that I was most comfortable moving with because we do not put anyone else at risk. This one was empty. The others, good news if they are not empty and we have to share. Bad news if they are empty because that means they already found them.
Have you heard anything from any of the other camps?
We've been trying to keep silent ever since we were compromised and another one went dark. There is people left, sure, but they are at their last ropes. None of them are soldiers.
It looks like we're not going to be able to deal with all the Barons as much as we would like to. We might have to deal with Tiber and deal with the other Barons while we're at it. Frightens me immensely.
It is not preferable. Well, if you can think of something more productive for me to do, I am happy to oblige. But other than that, you look tired.
Not much else we can do but sleep for the day.
We will rest. We will sleep. If you two are to sleep now, you will head out late into the night, then if you are to keep a rotation. Midnight, huh?
I don't think it'd be wise for us to go out at night.
It is
But if we did, maybe we'd notice something.
It's up to you. You have, as far as I see it, free reign over the town for the time being. If you've truly pushed them all into the castle, keep one eye on the castle, the other eye on where you're stepping.
Sure.
You can never be sure. So,
I'm gonna check the ambassador's house just to ease my mind.
of course.
Are you coming with me?
I'm not much of one of a scout. I'll just stay here and see what I can do. Pulling out the piece of armor with this.
Yeah, Gil, you've been lugging the armor with you, slamming it on the ground. Mordek kind of looks at it. Ah, a trophy then.
Less of a trophy and more of my next project, if you would.
Sure,
Trust
sure.
me, if I were to take a trophy, you would most likely be the head of a man.
I will keep that in mind. Whew. So, the guys separating. Rem, you're gonna go to the ambassador's house.
Yep.
All right. So for the sake of it, you fly over. You stealthing to get there?
Yes.
All right. Make a stealth check.
9.
9. All right. As you make your way over, hoping that no one sees you, you can see with about a little under. No, this would be like over hour, maybe hour and a half of travel total. A large, mostly wooden manor with stairs that go up to the second level to be the first one, and a just very nicely, you can see the glow coming in. There are 2 windows on each of the long sides of the house. Make a perception check for me.
10.
10. You can see at the windows about maybe on what you can see inside of the house, like 4 or 5 guards, all wearing Foremount armor, crossbows or morning stars in hands. On the porch, there are 2 more kind of watching. You can see their breath on the frigid air. Luckily, they don't seem to see you. Luckily. You do not see any sign of someone not wearing Foremount guard armor.
I think they're both. I don't know why else these guards would be this many guards. 1 or 2, yeah, but 7? I'll head back to the hideout.
Okay, you make your way back. Gil, you look up from just preparing yourself, looking over the armor. It's in not the best condition. It's pretty easy to tell right now you would need a sort of blacksmith in order to shape it to you.
Okay, fair enough.
It is not magical, so it does not magically adjust to your body, sadly.
Right.
As Rem returns, tells you of the guards. Anything else you 2 want to do?
I got nothing.
Before we bed down, you know we gotta get that Guardian of Faith,
Sure.
so nobody can get in here.
As you cast, eventually the Guardian of Faith appears. This large spectral figure shining in radiant light yellow light, holding a large sword. You 2 bedding down for the night? Anything else?
Can do right out.
Okay. As you guys move to your respective cots, Mordak moves off to his, and you all find rest comfortably as you can inside of the Resistance Shack, underground, or even somehow more uncomfortable within the guest's room of the Foremount Castle, wondering what the next day will bring, and possibly if something will come and find you during the night. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight. Hey, you assaulted the castle, guys.
You sure
Kinda.
did.
I'm so proud of you.
It
What
was
a
only a
kinda.
kinda.
You managed to walk into the Foremount Castle, throw open the doors, and you had the ability to walk inside.
I'm worried because like I do think 2 barons are in there, and that's an entirely different kind of thing of difficulty. And I don't think they're gonna like Mortal Kombat Tower one at a time bullshit. No, I think we're gonna get ganked 3 ways from Sunday.
So it's a possibility. Everything's a possibility, and it's a thing of you guys. It's decisions have led you guys here, and
Decisions have led us here.
decisions have led you here, and whether you guys will be happy with the outcome or not, I'm excited because I feel like Foremount's next as a castle in its entirety on the chopping block next session. And that might be fun wherever you guys go. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. My name is Jacob, and I've been joined here by the wonderful, the amazing Alpha, Suzanne, James, and Helminia. They want me to show you the memes. I do not have them downloaded, otherwise I would. So
This is what we do when other people are taking their turns in comment.
we can,
Yes.
yeah,
I sent you the 4 favorites.
I could. Oh god, it's just,
It's
we're gonna.
it's just memes.
Just memes. It's just text over their profile pictures. I will put that in the shuffle next week.
You have 3
Alright,
minutes
Lord.
to do this.
I have 3 minutes. No.
You have 2 minutes and fucking 23 seconds to do this. Come
Uh,
on.
I have to download all of these images. You guys are
It takes 30 seconds
disgusting.
for all of them.
Disgusting.
Come on. It'll be fun.
Look, either you can just throw them up right now and be done with it, or go through the effort of throwing them into the rotation for next week.
It is literally easier for me to do that. It is literally easier for me to do that than to do them right now. So let me download them right now because you guys are mean. As I am bullied. Where are the images?
Look,
There
we
we go.
stormed a castle today. We deserve this.
We'll put up Gills first. We'll
Hell
put
yeah.
we'll
I
put up
do low-key think the groundskeeper was inside that clay golem like a
boom.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
We got
bullshit.
we got Gilgamesh right here.
Google
We got
read your lines.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, you're gonna make me read it.
Yeah, we can all
Read
read your
go,
lines.
Way to go.
I'm at an all-time low.
Yeah.
It was just you laying on
we
the
got
ground.
Zex.
Oh, yay.
We got Suna. We got Rem.
It's still on. There it is.
They
There it is.
all look so depressed. Oh,
Oh,
they're all so depressed. Especially Rem. Rem looks so depressed in that picture. Oh,
Jim's had a bad day.
Rem's had a very bad day. No good, very bad day.
So fucking done all the time.
With the Foremount Castle set into motion with you guys bunkering down. We'll catch up next session. Thank you everybody so much for watching. My name is Jacob, joined by all these lovely people that come with me every single week on a D&D ride. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video or stream. Take care everyone, and have a wonderful night.